E.T. phone home.
I'm just having some brewski beers at my Mojo Dojo Casa house.
Wendy, I'm home.
There is no place like home.
I'm home!
Hello and welcome to the House of Cinema podcast. I am your host, Joe Aragon. With me today, as always, Clara Curtis, Sydney Volpe, and in the house today, a discussion and a recap of April 2026. It's about a week late. That's okay. We didn't want to talk about Mortal Kombat 2 today. What's wrong with that movie?
I wouldn't know, actually.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
No one's seen it here, so we don't know.
I mean, if anything, we probably should have been talking about the Sheep Detectives.
Apparently, the Sheep Detectives is not only good, but making people sob in theaters.
Yes.
Yeah, unexpected.
Excessively sob. I saw a video of a girl yeah, you said that on the podcast. I don't know when.
I don't know if that's
Sid's
true.
been saying this
I saw it online, and
Yeah.
now I say it to everyone.
You told us this the other day, and I was like, it is a big deal in the UK?
Isn't it based off like a play or something?
I
based off
have
a
a book.
a
It.
book.
I got that book at like a random like library sale, so it was
Did
like
you
a
read
buck. No, I didn't read it.
You should read it.
Maybe. It's called 3 Bags Full. I assume it's the same thing because the book says it's about a murder where sheep try to solve it. Like, how many stories could that be about?
Yeah.
So I
totally
assume
ripping off this book.
it's based off that book.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I saw a video of a girl online and she's like sobbing in the theater. I'm like, wow, that's a pretty
Okay. I'm
intense
excited
reaction
for
to
it.
the sheep movie.
Yeah.
The trailers weren't doing any justice, I'll tell you that much.
The trailer looks cute.
Yeah, sure. Well, that will be on our May recap for when we talk about. It will be the inverse of this episode. It'll be the May recap and then a recap of Cannes as well.
Yes, it will.
So today's episode is recapping April, all the movies that came out in April, and then we're gonna do a quick preview of Cannes 2026 because we will all be there, attending, watching movies, getting the lowdown on all the stuff coming out for all of you to know for the rest of the year and the following years. And that's today's agenda and schedule, or as they say in the show, and/or schedule, which is weird. Why do they say schedule? They don't
British.
say. Is that
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
They're British
okay.
in that
They
show?
a lot of them have British accents.
Yeah, they're all saying schedule. I'm like, there's a C there.
That's a British thing.
Well, they should say schedule.
Oh, but it's CH.
So schedule.
Schedule.
Don't like that either. That's the schedule for the day. April is over. We're now in May. Sid, April, if you give a letter grade before jumping into our superlatives, how are you feeling about April?
I don't think it would be
It's
a
a
very
big old
good
ring.
letter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, especially consider this. I really suffered this month from having seen my favorite movies of the month. All but one I saw early, so I really felt like I was not seeing a lot of movies this month.
Yeah, yes.
that
Super
I
Mario
liked.
came out April 1st. You liked that a
Yeah,
lot.
I know. It was so long ago. I miss it. I would honestly give this month like a C or a C plus.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the same boat, if I'm being honest with you. I was reviewing all the movies that came out in April, and I'm like, there's like 4 here I really liked, and the rest.
You saw a lot of them.
I
think I saw 12.
Yeah, I watched a lot.
releases.
A lot of it was some screeners here and there, some really not so great streaming stuff here and there. We'll get into the superlatives in a second. If you're new here, by the way, well, 1, welcome to the house. And 2, for the recaps of the month, we do superlatives. So best of, worst of, most disappointing, most surprising. And we typically try to choose movies that we have not had full episodes on in the previous month. So we're trying not to choose the drama, Super Mario, Lee Cronin's A Mummy, and that's it.
The drama. Do we say the drama?
I said the drama.
Yes.
That's it, right? We haven't talked about anything. What? Yeah, because
Michael?
last week we
Did you
talked
say
about.
Michael?
Oh yeah, Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Okay.
Michael. Thank you, Michael. So that's just to kind of get a bigger picture of what April was like and introduce new conversations we didn't have during April because of those movies. So that's the goal of today. That all being said, I agree. Good C letter is what
Okay.
I would give the month of April. How you feeling over there, Clara? Excluding, because I know your favorite movie of the month probably came out this month that no one really saw. But you saw it in like last year. So let's say that movie did
wow,
come
you're
out.
reading me like a book. I
Well,
haven't told you anything.
kinda
you know.
We know which one.
Yeah.
You saw it in TIFF, but you didn't have the right subtitles.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I did actually have it on my superlatives, but I don't have it on my ranking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like let's say that movie didn't come out. How would April feel to you?
Well, I was going to say, I think there is an important distinction that needs to be made for April specifically, which is if we're looking exclusively at movies that are
Released in April?
well, yeah, but but are like accessible to the most people possible. So like the wide releases and the streaming releases, et cetera, et cetera. I think I would agree it's probably like a C month overall.
Right.
But there were so many really cool indie movies that had very limited releases, unfortunately. But there were a lot of them this month, and I think in that space they're getting like a B plus.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It's just the reality is a lot of people can't get to those the way they should be able to.
Unfortunately,
which
if you're not living in LA, New York, Chicago, Boston, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out anyone who lives in, I don't know if it's just the UK, but California Schemin' was released in a couple countries in Europe, I think, but not here.
yes.
Was
yet.
that the McAvoy
That was
debut?
James McAvoy's directorial debut. So if anyone
the
listening
rap
lives
duo.
over there and saw it,
Did you see it at TIFF?
I saw it at TIFF. Yeah. It was good. It was literally like, what was the one about the Irish rappers?
Kneecap.
It was like Kneecap. Like it's that kind of situation.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It was fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I'm looking at the list here. I'm ready to just dive into this. You guys
Yeah.
ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. First superlative of the month. Favorite movie of the month that's not the drama, not Super Mario, not Michael, and not Lee Cronin's A Mummy.
Darn it.
Darn it.
Well, there's one
Well,
contender there.
The drama was technically my favorite movie of the month.
It was
Okay.
my second favorite movie of the month.
Cool.
Regardless of that.
What's your first?
I don't know. We'll find out in a second.
Oh, why don't you
think
tell
I
us?
remember.
Oh, I'll go first?
Yeah,
Okay,
you go
I'll go
first.
first. My favorite movie of the month, I am going to say, is the movie Waste Man.
Yes. Okay. I thought that's what it
Oh,
was going to
yay.
be. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is what Clara was kind of referring to. Yeah, it came out, but I don't know how many people had the opportunity to even watch this movie. I was very fortunate in that I was sent a screener to watch it. Directed by Cal McMahon. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. It stars David S. Johnson, who we love. Tom Blythe, who is growing on me a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
my only exposure to Tom Blythe prior to this was Hunger Games,
Right.
which I thought he was good in,
Yeah.
really good in, and the
rom-com,
Netflix movie,
The Emily Henry.
yeah, Vacation
People we meet on vacation.
Yeah, that one. And I thought he was great in that as well. I just don't really know him that much besides those two films. I don't know. Is he famous from something else? Like, was he on like a?
I know.
show?
I feel like he's like been around, but I wasn't familiar with him
Mm.
until Hunger Games.
Yeah, I really don't know much about that guy.
I think it might be Hunger Games as the big starting point.
Okay.
Looks like I'm looking at his filmography prior to Hunger Games. Benediction, I never saw. Robin Hood in 2010. He plays the feral child. So, he was on the Gilded Age for one episode,
Okay.
Oh.
and he's on a show called Billy the Kid. 24 episodes. See, I don't know much about that. So maybe
Yeah. He's really
for
just
most
stepping
people,
out onto the scene.
Yeah.
and I think because of Hunger Games, he plays like a young Snow, and that's prior to him really turning heel and becoming evil. And then in People We Meet in Vacation, it's a romantic comedy, so he's playing a kind of charming, lovey-dovey romance interest. Waste Man is a like hardcore, nitty-gritty prison drama, and he is like nothing I've seen him before. He's kind of scary how much of a different character he's playing in that movie.
Cool.
David S. Johnson, it to kind of just quickly sum it, David S. Johnson is nearing the end of his sentence. And they're like, if you're like continue on good behavior for the next couple of months or whatever, you can get out early. And he wants to see his son, who he's never met. And he's a very timid, meek inmate who's just kind of there existing. He has an addiction problem. And Tom Blythe, I think it's Blythe. I hope it's Blythe. There's no E at the end of it. Maybe it's Blythe. Hopefully it's not.
I think it's Blythe.
I think it's Blythe. Tom Blythe's character is his new roommate, essentially, their cellmate. And he's the exact opposite in personality. And they kind of begin to bond a little bit because of his personality. There's a bit of a clash that really starts to jeopardize his David S. Johnson's character's opportunity of leaving early. Great movie. Really, really enjoyed it. Performances were out of this world. Highly, highly recommend if you get a chance to watch it, to check it out. There we
Cool.
go. That's it.
Cool.
Waste
That's
Man, number one.
awesome.
Sid, you're number one.
My number one after the drama is The Christophers.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yay.
saw it at TIFF, loved it. It's a Steven Soderbergh film. 100 minutes, little chamber piece where Ian McKellen plays this aging artist, and he hires Michaela Cole's character, which double Michaela Cole movies this month, which was
I know.
a treat. He wants her to forge his unfinished paintings for like this whole situation that's going on, and it's about, you know, what art means to the audience and what it means to the artist and who has ownership over someone's art and all of
Oh,
that.
irony. So much irony there.
And what, because of Soderbergh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I have him down for one of the other
what a
superlatives on our
surprise.
list. We'll talk about Steven in a moment. But the movie I thought was great. And Ian McKellen and Michaela Cole play off each other so well. It's very funny, but also very moving. And yeah, I just think it's a great little film.
Great shouts.
Yeah,
So
really
far,
good shout.
2 for 2 in what Clara has predicted, in that movies that got somewhat limited releases that were really
Yeah.
bangers.
They are the MVPs of the
where
month.
they
They are.
should
They are.
find,
Hopefully, this means if you're listening, when they're on digital or streamable, you can check them out.
Yeah.
Clara, number one.
My number one is Blue Heron.
Yay.
There we go.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
I've been talking about it since last September. I love this movie. It's directed by Sophie Ramvari. It's her feature debut. She has a collection of shorts that actually just got re-added to the Criterion channel.
Oh, cool.
Highly recommend checking them out if you haven't, because they're all really great. But it's a really cool movie. People compare it a lot to After Sun, which I think is appropriate to a certain extent because it's the same kind of idea of reflecting on childhood memory through the perspective of a child. And so you have that limited scope, but as an adult watching the movie, you can kind of see the bigger picture a little bit. But I think they diverge a lot in that, like, After Sun is seeking like a very cathartic sort of closure through this sort of like reflection through memory. And Blue Heron, I think, more interestingly, doesn't have any interest in that sort of catharsis. It's more just a quiet acceptance and reflection on what's happened. It's semi autobiographical, which is really interesting. It plays with form in a really cool way. I think it's getting an expansion because it just opened in Seattle, like the weekend we're recording this, essentially. So it might still make it into theaters. If it hasn't already near you, keep an eye out. It's super duper worth your time.
Amazing. All right.
Love it.
Waste Man, Blue Heron, The Christophers. 3 for 3 in small movies that came out that people can't really watch. But if you can
Yay.
watch it again, go watch them.
Wow, I'm so happy.
All right. Most disappointing movie of the month. There's some hums in the room here.
Oh.
Claire, what are you humming about?
I have two.
Let's hear them.
Number one.
Number one. A movie we've talked about before or no?
No, that's
Okay.
the whole point. We're not supposed to.
I know for this one, though, I tend to find that sometimes the movies we talked about make the list here.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Number one, Thrash.
Oh.
I'm mad that I
Yeah.
didn't like the silly shark movie.
Yeah, but the ending's so funny.
It's so literally it really is like the beginning, like introduction of how the sharks get there is such an LOL moment, and that's their
Yeah.
silly. And then the end is like LMAO. And I would watch a sequel, I think, if they made one.
Okay.
But it is a really bad movie. And like
I want a sequel following the baby. And the baby's like just hearing stories of how she was thrown around in the water.
and then you wanna know what they need to do? They need to do a crossover with Under Paris.
Under Paris?
Which is getting a sequel, and I'm excited for that.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I love shark movies. I like when shark movies are like really, really silly, but I think the problem with Thrash is it's kind of trying too hard to also be a little serious.
Yeah.
It's trying to do like social commentary as well as like be ridiculous. And movies can do both, but I don't think this kind of ridiculous can coexist with an attempt to be deeper.
It's fair. I've heard if you want a good shark movie, I heard Deep Water's decent.
I was gonna say, have any of us seen that?
I'm scared. I'm really nervous because that one sounds like the plane crash is a
Yeah.
majority of the movie, and it's really intense.
It's apparently like half disaster movie with the plane.
Yeah.
And the other half is the shark infested water.
And the
movie.
funny part is, one of my biggest thoughts about Thrash was, I was like, this is way more effective as a hurricane movie than it is as a shark
Yeah.
movie. The natural
100%.
disaster is always scarier to me than the shark.
the
Because
shark
apparently it's
stuff.
just really hard to make shark stuff good these days, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, but I wonder if that is in part because we understand sharks better now and we know they're not like.
Nah, not for me.
Oh, okay.
Not even a little bit. I can
Well, I
suspend
do
my
wonder,
knowledge of sharks
though.
to just watch them kick ass.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you guys though, like, I mean, Jaws happened at a time where that really was like a fear that was vulnerable to be tapped into at the time, and we've had such a 180 on like correcting that fear that maybe we don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because the situations are just so ridiculous that we can't buy into it at all.
It's
Because
tough.
they're in Thrash, it's like all these people are left behind in this hurricane for honestly like insane reasons that make no sense. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them are there for like valid reasons, but I mean, I just don't buy it. It doesn't feel like a real situation I would find myself in, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think there is some credibility to the theory that times have changed, thus, like making a shark movie scary is going to be a lot more difficult. I still watch Jaws, and I like the beach. I hate the water. I don't go in the water, and
Yeah.
I think, and not always because of sharks, but a part of it is because of sharks and
Yeah.
because of Jaws. I like the Shallows a lot. Thought that was great.
Shallows is fun. I like the Shallows.
Great shark
Shallows is
movie.
good.
Do we talk about that for the pod?
Yeah, you
Sid?
did.
Yeah,
We
we
did.
did. And I thought it was good. And, we love Deep Blue Sea, which is
love
a
Deep
Rennie
Blue Sea.
Harlan film. He
That's a fun
just
movie.
did Deep Water.
Oh yeah,
So-
he's doing that.
So
They
I don't know.
exist.
It exists. I think more what's happened is less of a reversal in our knowledge of sharks, but more of like there's been this change and shift in the waters to turn sharks into like silly movies. Like after Sharknado, I think people stopped taking them seriously, and now they just be like, let's throw them, make them funny and goofy, and not really make something serious anymore. I think
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
public perception. Is like shark movies are just goofy now.
Yes, which
But
is
I
not
think-
always the case.
No.
Yeah, and I think you're right about the tone, Clara, and that it's not quite silly or serious enough. Like this movie reminded me a lot of Crawl too,
But I really like Crawl.
but
I think
Crawl I
is a
think
lot more
does the
effective.
tone better.
Yes.
I never saw Crawl 2, but I like Crawl 1 a lot.
There's a second Crawl.
No, I was making a joke. 'cause
Oh,
Sid
I
said-
was like, what?
Sid
Oh,
said it
Crawl
might-
too.
Oh, Crawl too.
This is basically Crawl too. Swim.
Yeah, no, it is. It does remind me of Crawl, but I like Crawl a lot. I'm
Yeah.
a big Crawl guy.
Me too. I really like Crawl.
Sid's a kind of mid.
I'm
on
a Crawl
Oh.
detractor.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's cool.
What's your other one you
Crawl
have for
denier.
disappointing?
My other one is another streaming movie, and it's Roommates,
Oh
directed by
yeah,
Chandler Levick, which double Chandler Levick month. Wait, what are you making that face for?
Because I watched that movie and I totally forgot until just now that I watched that movie. So thank you for
Uh-oh.
reminding me.
Okay, well, I mean, I think the telling thing is it's a Happy Gilmore movie first before it's a Chandler
oh
Levick
boy,
movie.
can you tell it is?
And boy, can you tell it, like, especially I think near the end, it takes this almost like mean-spirited like takedown approach that makes sense, but also just feels very mean in a way that I think is associated a lot with like Happy Gilmore stuff sometimes. That's my biggest gripe with it though, is I don't like how it's split between like Sarah Squirm and Ivy Wolk and Storm Reed, and they're like in the present, and then they're telling the story of Sadie Sandler and Chloe East's characters and their like scary roommate situation or whatever. I think the cutting between the two really knocks this down a peg because it just gets really clunky. The humor's not my fave,
yeah,
but I mean, parts of it are like very sincere in an interesting way. But yeah, I was let down by this.
That's a
I mean,
good
I have
shout.
nothing to add to that.
Did you watched it too?
Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I liked it in the sort of like guilty pleasure, like I'll watch anything that's like college drama and probably have a good time. But I totally agree with you about the structure. Every time it cut back to the like current moment one, I was like, I don't really care about this. I will say, I think Chloe East is like a great actress, and I hope that she continues to get work. Many people don't remember that she was in The Fabelmans.
Oh, that's right. Is
That was
she-
her.
is
She's the
she
girlfriend. She's
Sammy's
like the
girlfriend?
Oh,
Yeah.
girlfriend, yeah.
Because she's also in Heretic.
She's in
Yeah,
Heretic.
she's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
in
yeah.
Heretic.
Yeah, I didn't really care for her roommates. Not enough for it to be disappointing. I didn't really have high hopes going into it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nepo baby Avengers assemble the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
I mean-
one for them, one for me.
Yeah,
Oh, very
exactly.
much so.
I mean, that weekend for Chandler Lovick was double weekend for her. It
Yeah.
was that movie
Oh, it was
and
the
Mile
same
and Kicks.
weekend. That's right.
Yes,
Same weekend
literally
even.
same weekend as Mile and Kicks release, which is
Yeah.
great and very good.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Anything else?
Those are my two.
Sid, disappointing.
This one was hard because I feel like none of the movies I saw this month really were like that much different from my expectations. But I guess I'll say Mother Mary.
Oh yeah.
I know. I feel
Take
bad
the
saying
L.
Mother Mary. Yeah, it is an L because I wanted to like it like a lot, and I only liked it a little bit. That's
Okay.
really the biggest difference. I love everything that's going on. I mean, I think Anne Hathaway and Michaela Cole are great in it, and I think David Lowery's filmography generally for me, I always love all the ideas happening, but don't always feel like it comes together for me in the end. And that was kind of my experience here. So
Lowry, another guy, one for you, one for them.
Oh, for
one
sure.
For me.
Right,
He does
yeah.
like the
Peter
Pete's
Pan and Wendy.
Dragon, Peter Pan and Wendy,
Yeah.
and then we'll do like Mother Mary, Green Knight. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's kind of cool that he's like actively doing that. I like Mother Mary a decent amount.
Yeah, Claire
Um,
ended up loving it, which is awesome. And
I think
love
Claire liked
it.
it the most. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Well, that
Seeing this made
tracks.
me finally watch A Ghost Story though, which I enjoyed quite a bit.
A Ghost Story is really cool. I like that one too.
That's a
Very
good one as well.
Yay.
Yeah.
What did I have down?
Yeah. What do you got?
I mean, I'm kind of in the same room with Sid in that like so much of what I'm looking at here, I kind of expected not to like vibe with or love, and that ended up being the case. I suppose if I'm, gun to my head, had to pick one here, I'm picking Apex.
I was gonna say because
I
I
was-
remember
yeah.
you bringing that one up and seeming maybe at least partially excited.
Yeah,
for it.
I think Apex is going to be the most fitting choice here in that I love a good cat and mouse thriller, especially with two actors who I admire. And it was that for a little bit. I think the premise is interesting. I think it's a bit of a disappointment that it ends up being a kind of nothing movie at the end. I don't know. I just wanted more from it. Spoilers, skip 30 seconds. All right, you skipped. Eric Bana dying within like the first 5 minutes.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
come on, man.
On
You can't
Troll
Disappointment of
Wall.
the year.
on Troll Wall. You
On
can't have
Troll
Eric
Wall.
Bana dying.
No,
in the
you can't
beginning.
show me that beautiful man and then
That's
take
not
him
fair.
away. It's mean.
And I think that I like Taron Egerton a lot in it. I think he's clearly giving it his all.
yeah.
And I love a good movie where the villains dance into a song like a psycho. And so it's always fun.
Yeah.
I think Charlize Theron is just kind of there. And I don't really know why she's not given that same energy. Not like to say she needs to be as crazy, but I just don't.
There's
It's
no
just-
intensity
there's-
to her.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah,
So
she
much of
was
the movie
very
is like
one note.
her running away, jump in the river, and then she like gets out of the river and is like, okay, I'm safe. And then she's not safe. So she runs away and jumps in the river again. I'm like, how many times are we going to jump
That's
in the
the
river?
bummer.
How would we know she's a kayaker if she's not in the water?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought that
It's
was
like
a
it's
bummer.
Charlize Theron, and you're watching the movie and feel like it could have been literally
Anyone else.
and it
yeah.
wouldn't have changed the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the real big disappointment. So yeah, I was just kind of felt whatever about it. So I'm gonna go with Apex.
Okay.
It's a good
Movie you were
choice.
surprised by. Sid, what do we got over here?
I put Yumi in Tuscany.
Oh, that's
I don't know if
sweet.
I was really like surprised by it, but it was like, I don't know, like a pleasant surprise that it was coming out at all. And I
Mhm.
had a fun time watching it. And I just like Halle Bailey a lot. I think she's like so charming. And maybe it was less surprising and more just like, ooh, like I love movies like this. And I had a good time.
Cool.
Nice. That's lovely.
Clara, movie you're surprised by?
Over Your Dead Body.
Okay.
I wound up liking a lot, and I was kind of I was a little wary going in. I wasn't sure if I would like it very much, but I think that's a pretty fun movie for the most part, except for one part.
Yes, I agree.
My big, like, genuine, true surprise, though, is how much I loved Faces of Death.
That's my number one.
Yeah, I had a feeling
yay.
we'd have the same one.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. I think that for a movie that's essentially, I mean, it's not a reboot of it's not an exact reboot. It's like a meta reboot of a very iconic 70s horror film. I'm going to put film in quotations because it's more just like this, I don't know, documentary style. Like, I'm a
called, like,
scientist
Mondo.
doctor. Yeah, it's like Mondo. That's where Mondo got his name. And, you know, it's just like, it's about if you've seen the 70s one, which I know a lot of people, maybe not anymore. I don't think Gen Z does this anymore. But for like a lot of millennials and Gen Xers, Faces of Death was like, oh, you know, Josh down the street has Faces of Death on VHS. We're all going to go watch it tonight. You want to go watch it? It was really kind of the first viral video in the 70s, as you know, in that kind of in that sense of the term. And if you've seen it, you know, it's just a guy going like, I'm very fascinated by death, so I want to learn more about it. And it's him just like, here's this animal killing this other animal. You see that? That is death. And it's just, you know, the many faces of death. That's the whole thing. By the way, if you've seen it, most of it's fake.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that's true.
It is true. I've
Well,
done
I
pretty
think
extensive
I think a
research on
little
it.
over half of it. Well, based on like the director's commentary, which who knows if they're trying to like
Well, like all
perpetuate
the
myth.
archival footage is real, but like anything that's showing someone actively die or like animals actively, like there's a big dogfight scene. It's not real.
Yeah, that's true. It was like they were mating or something, and they put like
They were
ketchup on the
mating,
dogs
yeah.
or something.
There's
Yeah.
the monkey scene, which is really, really famous. Not real. So like
Yeah, that
all the
was-
big like real like, oh my God, like that's crazy. Not real.
Yeah, and there's so many people. I was telling you guys when I was telling my dad about the new one. He was like, "Oh my God, like I watched the original Faces of Death when I was like a kid. Man, that stuff was like so disturbing." And he and his girlfriend were there and they're like, "Yeah, like the monkey brains, like that was so messed up." And I was like, "Oh, well, did you know it was like fake and it was actually like cauliflower?" And they were like, "What? No, we
Yeah.
thought it was like so real." So
The big iconic stuff is fake. Like I think that they also show like Holocaust footage and other things like that. Like that's the archival stuff is real. But anyways, a reboot of that I think was nerve-wracking for a lot of reasons. I actually know somebody who works within IFC, and I won't say any names, but the intel I had was that everyone was very nervous for this movie.
Interesting.
And I think before IFC even had it, the prior studio who had it or whoever had it dropped it because they like, we don't know how to market this. We don't know how to get it out there, because they were so concerned about the legacy of the first Faces of Death. They didn't know how this would be promoted, how people would take it. Long story short, I think rebooting this in a meta way was genius. I think Dacre Montgomery is amazing in it. I think Barbie Ferreira is really great in it. I understand some people's frustrations with the ending, character decision-wise, because I also kind of rolled my eyes at some points. Overall, though, really, really enjoyed it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I loved it a lot.
No, totally. I mean, also, we keep saying double month, but it's also Barbie Ferreira double month.
It is a
'cause
Barbie
she's
Ferreira
also
double
in
month.
Mile End Kicks, so it's like that's
Yeah.
so cool. She's very good in this. I loved it. I thought the meta reboot angle is a really smart direction to go, and it makes for something really interesting because we've talked quite a bit about how a lot of movies these days seem really nervous about trying to incorporate social media and just like smartphones and the like in their movies these days, and I think in some ways it can be especially hard in a horror movie to do that. But I think Faces of Death does it really effectively. It really integrates its social media aspect in very naturally, and it feels rooted in a version of reality that works very nicely. And it was a lot of fun. Honestly, like I was also impressed by how much of it I found like really scary.
I thought it was a terrifying movie.
Yeah.
For being honest.
Very cool movie.
Also, the second movie I've seen this year about a moderator online.
Yes, because
I was
also
gonna
saw
say,
Monitor.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I like this angle a lot more, by the way.
Yeah, I think this works better. Monitor is something we saw at South by, and it's taking a more supernatural approach to that idea, which can be really interesting too. But I think rooting this in some sort of reality makes it scarier in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, really enjoyed this a lot. So
Yeah.
if you missed it, I think it's already streamable.
Might be on
like
VOD.
rentable, like
Yeah,
not
VOD?
streaming. I thought I
Okay,
read
yeah.
somewhere that it's coming on digital either this week or now.
Could be soon.
Okay,
yeah.
that's exciting. Because, it was in theaters for barely more than
Hot
2
second.
weeks. It made
Yeah.
2.6 million worldwide.
No way, that's it.
Darn. Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a bummer.
Oh man, that's all right. That'll go down as a cult classic.
Sorry,
yeah,
Paul.
it's
That
really
failed
good.
you.
It's great. I think people once they discover it, like I can see this hitting like Prime Video or Netflix, and people turning it on, like, oh, this is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay.
Sick.
Cool.
Anything else for surprise? No,
Mm-mm.
I got one more.
Oh, what?
Pizza movie.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
yeah, you saw
okay,
that.
yeah.
I liked it. All right.
Yay.
I know it has a big meme surrounding it. Do you guys know what the meme is?
The trailer they did?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's like an image someone made, or not an image, like screenshot like the clip, the thumbnail of the trailer, which features Gaten Matarazzo, like screaming in the thumbnail. He's like screaming very
Oh, yep.
passionately, and someone screenshot it and like put text over and put, "I'm good, bro." You haven't seen that?
What does that mean?
It
I
just
think
means
I
like
did see that, yeah.
it just means like, oh, this looks like way too intense for a movie that doesn't. If you type in "I'm good, bro,"
Oh.
if you just type in "I'm
They're
good,
like
bro,"
doing too much.
yeah, you're doing too much, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor pizza movie.
I know.
Anyways, I thought it was funny. It's a stoner comedy. It is very millennial type humor. So if you like that kind of comedy, it'll
This is
work
the
for
new
you.
Y2K.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it
I
is.
haven't gotten the vibe that they're like that.
It's not that millennial.
Okay.
I liked it a lot though. I liked it enough where I was happy I spent time with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. It's not hard to watch. So if you need like a 90-minute stoner comedy, it made me laugh a decent amount. So
That's another example of someone having a double month because the writers for Pizza Movie also wrote Over Your Dead Body.
damn, that'd
Oh,
be a
wow.
double month of April. Very
Double
cool.
month of
April.
April.
All right, next superlative. The movie that was exactly what you thought it would be. I have a ton of here. I'm just going to rapid fire list off some of them.
Okay, go.
Okay, Michael. Exactly what I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Bus Boys. You guys ever watch Bus Boys?
The Theo Vaughn movie?
Yeah, I
You
watched
watched
it.
the Theo Vaughn movie?
I turned it on.
Okay.
Those
Not
in the
good.
trenches.
Not good. It was exactly what I thought. Actually, it was worse than I thought it was going to be, for being honest.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that.
Outcome, the Keanu Reeves, Jonah Hill movie.
Okay.
Exactly
Okay.
what I thought it was going to be.
All right.
You, Me, Tuscany. Yeah, it was exactly what I thought it was going to be, except I wanted it to be better.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's disappointing because I
No.
still liked it,
Yeah.
but I wanted more from it.
That's fair.
That's my list.
Okay.
Claire, what do you got?
For me, this is where I put Apex.
Same.
Yeah,
Like,
fair.
It's there's only like it's a tricky genre, the like survival horror, especially ones I think that do ultimately end up being like man versus nature versus man, which is very common in Australian horror specifically. Like in a lot of ways, Apex is an interesting next step from stuff like Razorback or Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek, yeah.
Which is really fun. And so I like seeing the progression of how the genre is changing within Australian cinema specifically. But also, like you already said, like I don't think there's a lot going on here that's particularly like exciting. But that's kind of what I was expecting.
I'm just so shocked how underwritten Charlize Theron character was.
Yeah,
They give her nothing to do.
I mean, because all they want her to do is overcome her grief and save her own life.
Yeah, I know. It's just silly.
Yeah, very silly.
Anything else?
No, that's just it.
Sid.
You kind of nailed all mine. I mean, yeah, Michael, Apex, Thrash, Super Mario. The
Thrash,
Mummy, I
yeah.
think, was worse than I was expecting.
Maybe that deserves to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a
yeah.
disappointment.
Oh,
Darn.
Fuse.
Oh yeah, you guys saw
Shout out Fuse.
I had Fuse
We-
and disappointing, for being honest.
Did you?
Oh.
Fuse was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Complimentary. It's a really dumb
Maybe
movie.
it belongs there because the first half is better than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Okay.
The first half of Fuse, I think, is brilliant.
Oh.
And then the second
Great heist
half,
movie, yeah.
I think it kind of falls apart.
Is it because
It
it's like,
becomes like himbo cinema.
oh, it's like initially a heist movie and then it becomes something else? Is that what's going on?
David Mackenzie, I don't know what's going on because Relay is the same way for me. In that I like Relay more, which might be a hot take. But
Okay.
Relay, the first half, first 3/4 of Relay, I think is incredible. And then the ending, it just becomes a bit of a mess. There's too many twists. It's like a twist on a twist on a twist. I'm like, man, we're kind of just like lost in the sauce at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fuse, I think, is really more guilty of that.
Oh, interesting.
But I like the first half a lot. And there's a lot of, like himbo hot guys there. And I'm like,
It is
Our
very
handsome
leaning
men in
into
there.
the hotness. Yeah.
I'm glad they're
which is
there.
always
You know,
fun.
like I'm not upset about it.
I thought it was a fun movie. And we got to see
Yeah.
it in IMAX, which was like,
Oh,
That
that's
was
cool.
fun. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
helpful. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Movie you wish more people would watch? I had You, Me, and Tuscany.
Oh, I like that. That's a
Right?
good shout. Yeah.
Only made $22 million.
That's such a bummer.
Damn.
Ed's a bummer.
We need to support the rom-coms in theaters.
We do. The movie is worth at least 50.
Yeah, I would
So
agree.
check it out. Well, I don't think it's in theaters anymore. So
No, it is.
by the time this comes
Is it?
out, you think it's still in theaters?
Maybe. I mean, Hopper's is still in theaters, but that's Disney shit.
Come on now. If it's still in theaters and you need a nice 90-minute rom-com, actually I think it's like 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's okay.
That might be part of the issue too. Worth checking out. I also put Normal down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ben
that's a good one.
Wheatley's action comedy starring Bob Odenkirk. I don't know who even saw this movie besides me, if we're being honest. But
I know.
the problem is Odenkirk has been stereotyped, or maybe cast type. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Into like the typecast.
Typecast.
There we go. Thank you. Into that, quiet, average Joe who actually has a secret dark past type character with nobody. And now this is kind of also playing on that expectation, but there's more to this than meets the eye. I enjoy it. I enjoy
Cool.
it. It's a lot funnier than people will expect it to be. And I think it's worth a watch.
Okay.
Sid, movie you wish more people would watch.
I put down Blue Heron,
Yay.
which includes myself, because as Clara alluded to, I saw it. Was that at Cannes?
No, it was at
Or
TIFF.
the TIFF.
Oh yeah, I was at TIFF.
We know Sid better
with
than
no
ourselves.
subtitles for the Hungarian, so I missed out on like half the emotional point of the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Clara?
Oh, that's it. Okay. I had a few. I had Blue Heron. I had Mile and Kicks. I had Eruptia. I learned how to say it for real life.
Is that how
okay.
you say it?
Yes.
Okay.
I did notice that if you zoom in on the poster, it actually
tells you?
has the phonetic,
the phonetic spelling of it?
on it. Yeah, so they know.
They should make that bigger.
Yeah, make that bigger
Yeah.
next time, guys.
Or just change the title.
Oh, man.
What does that mean?
Eruption.
Oh, it means eruption?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a running conversation about volcano
What
eruptions.
language is that?
Oh, shoot.
My suggestion is to call it eruption.
I want to say Finnish, but that
Okay.
might be wrong. It's a
Okay.
Scandinavian country.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's a great movie. I loved that movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. I would also say there's a movie that premiered at Sundance last year that I saw called Bunny Lover that I
yeah,
really
that came
actually quite
out.
enjoyed. Yes, it came out in April, and I'm really bummed because like that's a great example of something that was pretty solid. Got delayed a year before its release from when it premiered, and then it came out in a month where there's so much like really big stuff that it just got like completely
I didn't
buried.
even know they came out.
Rachel Sennett is in it as a side character. She's not the main character, but it's a really cool movie. It's about sex work. Really enjoyed it.
Okay.
People should try and see that if they can.
All right, is that
That's
it?
it. I'm all done now for real.
All right, we can move on. A movie you missed that you want to see soon. We've referred to both of them so far for mine. Mile and Kicks. I missed out on it. I mean, even in LA, it's hard to find.
No, that's the thing. But I think part of that comes from the fact they're coming out on weekends, like surrounded by like Michael coming out or Devil
Yeah.
Wears Prada 2, where like those each have 30 plus showtimes a day. Like all the screens are going to those.
Missed it. I feel like I would love it. I'm going to watch it soon.
Yeah, I think you would
And
really
then Blue
like it.
Heron, because I haven't seen it yet.
Yay.
And
Okay.
You guys have all been talking about it.
Oh, I'd love for you to watch it.
Sid, movie you missed you want to see soon?
I said Faces of Death. I accidentally put Deep Water because that's a May 1st movie and I keep confusing those things. Eruptia?
Eruptia.
Eruptia and Wasteman.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Clara?
Cool. I put Pizza Movie. I want to give it a whirl.
All
I think
right.
I'd have
Give it a whirl, man.
fun. And then I also put a movie called Marama, which is from New Zealand, and it's like a gothic horror movie that friend of the pod, Kit Laser, told me about a couple months ago. He said he thought I would really like it, and I did not get a chance to see that, but it looks really cool.
All right. There we go.
Nice.
We can move on. MVPs of the month. This is tough. I think my MVP is technically May.
I have one that is technically in
Oh.
May, but I do want to still say it, and then I have one from April for
You
real
say
life.
your May one because you might have mine.
My May one, it was like kind of just announced like a couple of days ago, but it's Melissa Barrera starting her own production company.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I think that's
Melissa.
very good
really
one.
awesome and really exciting.
Okay. That was not mine.
Oh, what's yours?
Mine
Or-
is the Academy for Banning AI Usage.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
sexy.
I said that too. That's
Yeah.
May.
It was
It was-
technically
I
I think
May.
technically it was like for like first couple of days of May.
Yeah.
But whatever. They put the hammer down, put their foot down, whatever the word is, the
Yeah.
saying is.
Both
I'm glad
were.
they did it.
Yeah.
I think that we need to start taking more progressive and assertive action on AI, and I think this is a great start. I'm already seeing some people like, "Oh, are you going to take away the Brutalist's Oscar now?" And I think people are completely misunderstanding of how AI is used and what it's used in movies. That was like the most clear reaction. I'm like, I cannot believe that's the reaction people are having right now. But-
It's just that larger thing of all AI is being equated as the same thing, but there is a very distinct difference between generative AI and then like
Assisted
machine
AI.
learning
Yeah.
AI.
Well, that one specifically is tricky because that was like I made a video about this, and like one of the most frequent comments were like, "Well, is Adrian Brody going to give his Oscar back?" And I'm like, "You're being ridiculous."
Yeah.
Like obviously not, because
Yeah.
this is now the rules going forward.
Yeah.
I think people also just hate Adrian Brody, so there's a lot of like vitriol going on there, but the like voice enhancing, I mean, if anyone doesn't know, they used AI to enhance the Hungarian accents that like especially Adrian Brody was using in his performance. They were like
Yeah.
very minor corrections, and they actually used the voice. It is generative AI, but they actually used the voice of someone who worked on the film to inform the technology or the algorithm or whatever. So it is like a type of generative AI, but it's different than like generating images that you're putting. Like it's a spectrum, obviously, and it's a complex issue that I mean has to be talked about, and we have to like they have to navigate as an industry going forward, because the Brutalist also apparently I think used generative AI for like concept art for the architecture that was in the film. And the Academy banned using generative AI for screenplays and stuff. So it's like, at what point in the process are we banning this, and how are they actually going to know that people are using these things? Like, these questions are definitely valid, but I think it's all in all just like a really great step that they've taken, like being proactive too, because it's starting to seep in. It's not, Tilly Norwood hasn't actually been in a movie yet, but it's like, let's make sure she never does.
Is Tilly Norwood still a thing? I thought I read somewhere that they gave up on Tilly Norwood.
Yeah, I think they actually might
Probably.
have done a post where she's like, "The world isn't ready for me. I'll come back later."
Which good,
What
yeah.
the-
We'll never
Yeah,
be ready
it's
for you,
like-
Tilly, and
Wait, that's funny.
It's-
jump off a computer cliff. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
But still, I mean, they're doing the AI Val Kilmer movie. They're doing that.
Oh, for
what's
sure.
That
I mean-
movie where it's like the actors are real, but everything around them is
It's
AI.
the new
Doug Lyman.
Doug Lyman movie
Yeah. God,
starring
that's
fucking the
right.
worst people in the world.
Yeah,
yeah,
Gal Gadot and some other loser.
Yeah.
Can't remember who.
Zachary
But
Levi, probably.
it's the crypto movie.
yeah,
You know,
Mm.
you're right. AI is seeping into the industry, whether we like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's good that the Academy, who is not a small organization, is taking these proactive steps to say, we're not going to be, recognizing you, acknowledging you, and definitely not rewarding you if that's the case. And I think that's the kind of like attitude everyone needs to adopt at this point. Like, we need to
Yeah.
ensure these people know, like, we don't fuck with that.
yeah.
So yeah, MVP to them.
Hell yeah.
We usually dog on Disney, rightfully so, but I am going to give them an MVP award for this April for reanimating some of their musical sequences with sign language.
That was really cool.
Oh shit! I hadn't heard about that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's really awesome.
Now, funny enough, the knee-jerk reaction everyone had to this was,
Is this
"Oh
generative
fuck,
AI?
did they just use generative AI
Yeah.
to do
Okay.
this?" And there was enough commotion that they released like behind the scene footage of like people signing and animating their movements. And so yeah, they all like a lot of big songs, like I think Let It Go, How Far I'll Go, Moana and Kanto songs. They redid them and reanimated them with sign language, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
Good one.
My last MVP, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I just put for MVP to Zach Kreger for not adapting a previously told Resident Evil game, even though the world wanted him to do it, and he said no.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Which I think is awesome. I think the quote he said, I quote him. There's kind of no winning here. If I were to tell Leon's story because the games do such a great job, it would be just kind of redundant and disappointing. And I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
So shout out to you, Zach Kreger.
King.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I cannot wait for this movie. I'm counting down the days.
I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm pumped. Those are my MVPs. Sid, MVPs.
My MVPs, I said the Academy, and I also said everyone who did go out to see Yumi in Tuscany, because Nina Lee, the director who was tweeting about how the performance of Yumi in Tuscany determined whether her film got funding or not, which is ridiculous, but just kind of the reality of the industry sometimes. She will be moving forward with that project.
Hell yeah.
Let's go!
Good.
Amazing.
Wow, that's
See,
huge.
this is why you go to the movies, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Good. Anyone else?
I had my one from April, which is MVP goes to all the industry professionals who signed the letter condemning the Warner Brothers Paramount merger.
Oh, good one.
Good. Thanks, guys. Could
Hopefully
we do a little bit more?
We can get more out of you.
LVP James Cameron.
Elected officials, will you
know.
please do something?
Yeah, we'll see. I know every month we get closer to it. I'm like, there's got to be something that happens, right?
They keep talking about it,
Right?
but then
Someone will say something, right? Someone will
surely
do something.
someone will say something.
We shall see. Great. Shout out to them.
Cool.
Anyone else?
That's it.
LVPs, the least valuable player of April. Sid, you alluded to a big one, and I think we should all agree on it because I had a hard time finding LVPs. These are really hard. I was telling Claire before this. I'm not online as much, so it's hard to like track who's the MVP, LVP of the month. I do have to start writing these down in the moment so I remember.
Yeah. We have to keep a note.
Because there are a lot of LVPs
news.
out there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But Sid, go ahead.
How do we choose? My LVP was Steven Soderbergh, I fear.
Oh,
Man, this was heartbreaking. Steven Soderbergh, if you haven't heard, he has a documentary film coming out about
At
at Cannes about John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And there is apparently about 10 minutes worth of AI generated footage. And when he was talking about it, he was talking about how there are these, feelings he's trying to create of like the surreal that that AI can just like tap into something like that. That's like hard for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was like the shittiest thing ever, and I found that very disappointing. A lot of people were saying it's like not surprising because Steven Soderbergh has always been on like the cutting edge, but I'm like, yeah, but it's supposed to be like using digital cameras, not like art theft using digital AI. Like he's such a prominent voice in the indie film space, and like how can you be doing this? And like, I mean, it's taking a job away from an artist. And he's like, you really need to like using AI is like really hard. Like you need to like get the prompts right, and like it takes 10 people to do it and whatever.
Oh,
like,
boy.
That's
what a loser.
I know. He even doubled down on it
He
when
doubled down
people
on it.
responded so negatively. He's like, I'm shocked people are so mad at me.
You're
Like,
gonna get left behind.
Yeah. And look, I think the irony here is that the Christophers is so much about art and forgery and like what art means to the artist and the audience. And so when this came out, I'm like, what are we doing here? And yeah, he has always been on like the cutting edge of technology, but not in that sense. And I'm just kind of shocked by it and disappointed, obviously.
It's disappointing. We will not be seeing that.
Yeah, I don't
we will
need
not.
to see the Yoko Ono John Lennon movie. Shame we don't have any photos of them in real life that they could have used.
I know.
In the movie.
Yeah, wow. It's not like they were the most documented couple in the world at one point.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Anyone else, Sid?
That was it.
Okay.
Claire, anyone? You
I
find anything?
had Steven. I have Charlize Theron for trying to restart the Chalamet opera thing again.
Oh, that's a great
That
one.
was like, and then she puts
Girl.
out Apex. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think she
serious.
ended up. Didn't she
she backtracked
She
a little bit?
backtracked a bit on
okay,
that.
that's
Oh,
good. I
did
didn't see
she?
that.
I think someone interviewed her after that, maybe at the Apex premiere, and asked her about it. And she's like, I was like tired. I was like just like talking nonsense. Like I don't actually believe that. Because not only did she say like he's dumb, but she said like when AI takes over, you're not gonna have a job.
And then it's like, you have the
Bro, you
same
have the
job.
So I think she backtracked a bit in an interview afterwards, saying
That's
like, I'm
good.
sorry, I was kind of talking nonsense.
Okay,
So I think she recognized in the heat of the moment it was probably not what
Okay.
she was trying to say.
What
Gotcha.
an awful. No one had a good take on that discourse.
That was
It was
Honestly,
the
stupid-ass
most
time.
ridiculous discourse in the world.
I
And
wish
somehow,
there should be a textbook on like internet culture and just a whole chapter on like the most pointless
Operagate.
ever discourses we've ever had.
yeah.
yeah.
Like Operagate was the most
Ridiculous.
stupid conversations we were having. I felt so dumb.
It's so dumb.
I can't believe we were doing that.
I know.
Yeah.
My other LVP is Reese Witherspoon and Sandra Bullock presenting the use of generative AI as girl boss and feminist.
Oh my god.
Which
That
is
was
just like-
insane.
It's like, hey, we see you. We know you're probably investing in these companies because you did that with NFTs. Please stop.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon specifically has always been like, I'm gonna invest in NFTs now.
The
Doing
future.
generative AI.
Yeah. It's just like, girl,
Very Gen X.
That they were
thinking
trying
there.
to weaponize. They're like, women.
women have to use it.
Yeah, women are like disadvantaged in these spaces already. Like we have to use AI to get ahead.
It's like,
okay,
no.
girl.
Actually, no.
You know, my hot take on the Practical Magic 2 movie,
Oh,
it looks like shit.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Oh.
You've seen the
Like
trailer
visually, or it just looks like it'll be bad.
Visually, I think it looks
Okay.
horrible.
Okay.
And then just like from a narrative perspective,
Not looking good either.
I think it looks okay.
Okay.
Lee Pace is in it. That's
That's
exciting.
That's gonna do some
Counts for
numbers.
something.
I also have not seen the first Practical Magic.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Joe,
It takes
I
place
think
in
you love
Washington.
it.
I know the general idea of it.
It's cute.
And I've seen like,
House of Homework
yeah.
We'll
Do
probably
we
will
have
have-
to?
or House of
No,
Horrors.
stop. It's cute.
It's a
I've
fun
heard it's good.
movie. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
it looks very. There's like a couple lines in there, like when they're like, "It'll be fine," and like Sandra Bullock is like, "Fine." Like the last time when we killed a man and tried to bury him, like they're like
Oh,
just
no.
like regurgitating what like happened in the first movie to remind
Exactly.
everyone. And she's like, "Yeah, not great for the Hinge profile," and I'm like,
Ew.
"Oh no."
No.
yeah, it just looks. Visually, it looks not great.
Okay.
But
Wow.
you know, if you're gonna be talking all this game about AI and you're gonna be investing in NFTs, at least put out some good movies.
Okay,
you know?
T.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
T.
You know, I'm not saying that condones it, but if you're gonna talk a big game, better at least,
Yeah.
put out some movies that are good.
Well, that's always kind of the ironic thing, isn't it? As people keep coming out and being like, "This is awesome. This is the future," and then what they present is like
Ass.
leagues below
dog
what it
shit.
could have been if they just made it with their own hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we can move on from that.
Okay.
The character from a movie released in April that you would love to have dinner with. I put Mother Mary
Yes.
Yeah.
in full costume though. She has to be.
Oh, but she.
as she
Oh, okay.
finishes her performance, then she'll meet me like in and out, and she has to wear the halo.
Oh. but
Sam
she
isn't
doesn't want to wear the
included?
halo anymore.
You know, I don't need that kind of tension at the dinner table between her and Sam.
Okay. Okay.
I would
That's-
invite both.
Okay, you're just asking for an argument.
I'll mediate.
Yeah, I'll mediate.
Okay, maybe. And then I put all the sexy men from Fuse.
Yum.
Oh, that's a great one.
Shirtless or
That's a
wearing
really
shorts?
They
good
can keep their
one.
shirts on.
Okay.
We can be respectable.
Okay,
and the venue
okay,
we're
At least
at.
at the beginning.
Get
But
a
who
couple
knows
glasses
where the
of
night
wine
will
and-
take
Yeah,
us.
after a few rounds of wine, you know, a
Cheeky
couple
sig.
yeah, tequila shot here and there. You know, then at that point, who knows?
Who knows where the night will take us?
Yeah, that Fuse is I really wish that movie ended
Man,
better.
I do want to see it eventually.
God, that first half is so good.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. David
Okay.
Mackenzie, he's a talented guy.
I think
Sweet.
he is
when he wants to
talented.
be.
Sid, who do you have here?
I said Mother Mary and Sam, and I said the family from Lee Cronin's The Mummy so that I could set them fucking straight. 'cause-
Oh, like an intervention style dinner.
yeah. Yeah. So I could tell
Your
them how to
daughter
like do their
is a
lives
mummy.
properly.
We need to let her go.
You need to put her in hospice.
You cannot pull the wheelchair up the stairs like that.
We got a lot of funny comments on our video when we posted our reaction to it. And one of the top comments is like, I wonder how the flight was when they took her home.
Yeah, we're wondering the same.
What did
We are
TSA
wondering
say
the
when they
same.
brought her through?
Yeah, like truly, what's going on?
Clara, what did you have?
Just
down
my
for this
luck
one?
sitting next to Lee Cronin's The Mummy on the plane.
I'm never flying economy again.
Bro, she's not wearing
Imagine,
shoes.
like texting, like the girl next to me kind of smells weird.
She keeps like clicking her teeth
I
at me.
think her skin's rotting off.
Her toenail fell off.
I think she's trying to communicate with me in Morse code.
Oh
That's
man.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
Clara, who do you have down?
I built a dinner party again.
Okay.
Okay.
Michaela Cole and Ian McKellen from the Christophers are invited.
Nice.
Okay.
Love it.
And then also Michaela Cole and Anne Hathaway from Mother Mary are invited. So it's the 5 of us.
Wow.
And
Oh,
we're
wow.
going to eat at the restaurant from Yumi and Tuscany. So they can all be there too.
Oh, that's
But you have
fun.
to. What if you had to pick one Michaela Cole?
No.
Okay.
I picked the Christopher's Michaela Cole. That's what
Okay,
pick.
I would pick that one too. I feel
Um,
like Mother Mary, Michaela Cole would be a little too self-serious for me.
That's a problem. I feel like we'd go to dinner. Like I would go to In-N-Out, and she'd be like, "I don't eat
you're taking her
In-N-Out."
to In-N-Out?
What is
She'd
it?
be
Of
like,
course I would.
Speaking
Okay.
in riddles, and I'd be like, "That's not really
She's
the
like,
vibe right now."
yeah, it's not the vibe. I'm
Oh.
just trying to get a burger, Michaela Cole from Mother Mary.
See, I think I'm the opposite. I kind of want that energy there for this specific dinner party.
Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be.
I feel like
interesting.
she'd be the person who would like disagree with everything I say. Like, oh, this is great. She's like, but is it great?
She'd be like, "Be my Joan of Arc." And I'm like,
Oh my God.
yes.
Honored.
But Michaela Cole and the Christophers, she can come.
Okay.
She's funny.
Very fair.
All right. Let's see, what are we on? A most anticipated movie to be released in May. I have 3.
Oh, what are they?
Number 1's The
Yeah.
Backrooms.
Okay, yep.
I'm
Yeah.
excited, man. I don't know.
think
I
it'll
know
be
nothing
fun.
about the movie. I know nothing about the YouTube series. I'm just excited to watch it.
Yeah.
I wrote down Passenger.
Have you seen the trailer yet
Oh.
for that?
I saw a piece of it, and I
Okay.
turned it off. 'Cause, like, I think I should just go in blind.
Because I think I mentioned it a couple of times now. The trailer has like a pretty big jump scare in it, and every time I see the trailer, I think about you and how if you saw it in a theater, I think it'd really
Oh
startle
shit! Okay,
you.
well, I haven't seen it, so that's exciting. Yeah, I think looks like a cool movie. From what I understand, they like pick up a hitchhiker. I don't know what's going on. No, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going
Oh.
on, but I'm excited for it. And then we're
Yeah.
done Obsession, because I've seen Obsession and I want people to watch it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good show.
Wait, is
Sid.
Passenger? Okay, I'm confusing it with there was The Passenger with Kyle Gallner.
No,
But yeah,
not
there's
the
different movie.
Passenger.
There seems to be a lot of hype around Passenger for whatever reason. Was this in festivals or something?
I think
No.
it.
No,
Mm.
it was not. It was not. I
Okay.
think
Okay.
it just has Blumhouse behind it.
Yeah.
Who's making it? Do we know?
I don't see Blumhouse. At least on
Passenger.
Letterboxd it says.
Who did
18
Primate?
Oh, Paramount.
it's from the guy who did Dracula on a Boat.
Yes.
Right.
Or if you're not familiar with that movie, he did The Autopsy of Jane Doe and also Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yes.
You guys did
Uh,
a Patreon episode on that, didn't
We
you?
did
We
do a
did.
Patreon episode.
And we
on that.
talked Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, didn't we?
That's what.
That's
Sydney
what I
is
was
saying.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And it's a Paramount film. Maybe that's why I'm mixing it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know much about it except that I think people just saw the trailer and got really excited about it.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Jacob Scipio, Lou Lubel, and Melissa Leo are in the movie.
Cool.
Here's the premise. A few weeks into their van life adventure, a young couple witnesses a horrific accident that leaves the driver dead. Soon, they're being pursued by a demonic stalker who's impossible to outrun and follows them wherever they go. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I thought it was.
Hmm.
Interesting.
The trailer is a little spooky looking.
I'm excited. All right. What did you have down, Sid?
I had Backrooms. I had Tuner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tuner does look great.
I'm
Hey,
so
I think that looks
excited for
cool.
Tuner. I
Where are
think
we
the
sitting
trailer's
with
like great.
Leo Woodall right now?
Is that the main guy in it?
Yeah.
Uh,
He's gonna have a year, well, a couple big years upcoming.
Why?
Well, he's playing in the new Lord of the Rings.
Oh. Uh-huh.
He's gonna be in that. He's in this. He got cast in something else that was big. He was just in that Netflix show with Rachel
He was
Weisz.
in Nuremberg. I just watched Nuremberg on a plane.
How was it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He was big in obviously White Lotus
Oh.
season 2.
Okay.
He's in Tony, the Anthony Bourdain biopic.
Oh.
Did you say One Day, or are we not?
that was the Netflix show you were thinking of?
Oh.
No, Netflix show is
Oh.
Vladimir.
Oh, One Day, I think.
But One
was
Day
what,
is a
like,
Netflix show
rocketed
too, isn't
him
it?
into the
Oh, okay.
mainstream.
Yeah. Tuner. Oh, he's in Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy.
That's right.
Oh my God, he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
love that
him.
movie.
I
He's good
like
in
him
that.
quite a bit.
Yeah, he has like stuff coming out. And like
Cool.
He's got something
TBA.
going on there.
He's in Nomad, which is a movie that's coming out who knows when.
Okay,
It's a science fiction film.
cool.
And then The Custom of Country, which is another looks like a period piece of some sort.
Sick.
So exciting stuff for Leo Woodall. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
That's awesome.
Tuner looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I like the look of Tuner a lot.
Okay.
The Sheep Detectives,
Mm-hmm.
and I also said Obsession. I'm excited to rewatch it.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Clara.
Okay, I said Is God Is.
Oh, that looks cool.
That
Oh
looks
shit!
cool.
Yeah, I
The
should've put
vibe of
Looks
that in a
cool.
way reminds me a little bit of The Harder They Fall. So I'm like really
Okay.
on board
Yeah.
with what's going on
I
there.
saw the trailer recently and I had no idea what it was, but the
Yeah.
trailer really sold me.
The trailer
Yeah,
looks
same.
awesome. So I'm super excited for that. Excited for Sheep Detectives and Tuner. I'm excited for Silent Friend, that movie that premiered at TIFF.
Oh,
or maybe
yeah?
not premiered at TIFF, but it played at TIFF and it's about a tree. And I'm really
oh,
excited
that was
to
at
watch that.
Cannes.
That was like, no, it wasn't at Cannes.
Yeah,
Was it at
I
Cannes?
thought it was at Cannes.
It was.
It
Because
was
I
at
remember
both.
reading like, oh, someone made the joke of in the wood for love.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's coming out finally, and that's maybe the most me movie to ever be made, I think. So I'm really excited for that. I'm excited for Saccharine. Saccharine. How do you say that word?
I say saccharine.
Okay, Saccharine. It's directed by the woman who did Relic and Apartment 7A, but we don't need to talk about Apartment 7A.
Yeah, skip that one.
But I'm excited for that. It looks cool. And I'm excited for this little indie movie called Forge, which is again about art forgery, actually. And it stars
Okay.
Kelly Marie Tran in it as like an FBI agent who's investigating forgery. And I think that will it looks really cool. So I'm excited to check that out.
Cool
hopefully.
concept.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Favorite movie you guys watched in April that was not released in April?
Should I just go fast?
Yeah, go fast.
Okay. Color Theories by Julio Torres. His new special is awesome.
Oh, nice.
Whale Rider, Party Girl, Summerland, Sunshine Cleaning, Speed Racer. I saw Speed Racer for the first time.
did. Yeah.
Did.
And I want to shout out two of the newest movies added to Letterboxd Video Store's Unreleased Gems section. I've seen Amoeba and The True Beauty of Being Bitten by a Tick. Both of them are really, really cool. The selection this month is like amazing. So I
Okay.
highly recommend trying at least one of those out if you can.
All right.
Nice.
Sid.
There's nothing beautiful about being bitten by a tick.
You don't know that. You haven't seen the
But maybe
movie.
the film can convince me otherwise.
Can't imagine what would be.
It's a really cool movie.
Let's see. My favorites were I finally watched Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
I watched The Sweet Smell of Success, a noir from the 50s. To Be or Not to Be, the Lubitsch film, the Lubitsch World War II film, really funny and good. And It Happened One Night,
Mm.
the Copra film from the 30s, like the OG rom-com. And that's kind of it for my favorites. I watched Only God Forgives, which I also liked.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there we go.
So, yeah. What about
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Joe?
Man, I didn't watch shit in this month.
That's okay.
I watched a lot of new stuff, apparently, or I did watch stuff and I'm not logging it at all. I've been doing so
I'm
poorly.
behind. It's really bad. right
I'm
now,
behind
actually.
at least 30, 40 movies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's really bad.
Like, every time I watch something, I'm like, do I want to write a review? I should just log it.
Yeah,
That way I
that's
can go
yeah.
back.
You can always delete the log and then relog it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
that's
should
the
be
thing.
doing. I just get so lazy.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not
No.
doing it either.
So I watched the first Slam Dunk, which I had already seen,
Mhm.
but I watched it again, and I think it's incredible. If
Cool,
you need a
okay.
great anime, basketball anime, that's good. The real movie I watched for the first time that I logged and remembered was a movie called Predestination,
Oh yeah, and you texted me about that.
starring Ethan Hawke. It's a science fiction time traveling movie of sorts. Don't want to get too into it. It's a good one to go in blind. Had a great time with it. Really, I don't know why I turned that one on, but I did. Had a great time with it.
Yay.
In a preview of May, I finished Andor.
Joe watched both seasons of Andor in like a week.
That's
And
crazy.
I'm just gonna say, there's an obvious choice for May.
welcome to the Andor Club.
I'm so happy to be here. so much to say about Andor that
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite my tongue a bit.
Yeah.
But we are prepping for a Rogue One episode, and so
Yep.
it felt like the right time to watch Andor.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just so excited to watch Rogue One.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, predictions for May 2026. I have one big one. I
Okay.
have two big ones.
Okay.
No, all of them are big. You know what?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not gonna sell myself short.
Yeah.
Here. Prediction 1. Backrooms will be the highest grossing horror movie of May.
Mm-hmm.
That's part 1 of my prediction. Part 2 of my predictions, Backrooms will become the highest grossing horror movie in A24's library when the dust settles.
Oh,
Yes.
because we were just talking about this.
Yes.
Yes.
Currently, that honor is Talk to Me.
Yes.
And then it's Hereditary. So I think when it's all said and done, Backrooms will be number 1. That's my guess. It's a prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prediction 2. Avengers Doomsday will officially move their release date to avoid clashing with Dune 3.
But what about Infinity Vision?
I think
I
Infinity
know.
Vision is...
Dead in the water.
I think it's not only dead in the water. I think the reaction to it isn't what they're expecting. I think people are kind of making fun of them, rightfully so, for it.
Yeah, well, and then IMAX released that statement where they're basically like, this is a marketing scheme. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing behind this. And it's like, oh.
And so I think that they will keep the Infinity Vision thing, but I think they will eventually move their release date earlier than Dune.
Oh, right. Because that's true. They can go either like a month ahead or a month behind.
I don't think they'll go a month ahead. I don't think they'll release in January. I think that's...
Wait, no, you're so big brain because the big like November IMAX release was going to be Gerwig's Narnia, but that's been bumped back to 2027.
Yeah.
It has.
Okay.
I think that's what will end up happening,
Yeah.
is that they're going to take over November slot and go earlier. I think May, that'll be the official announcement. Just my guess.
Okay.
It'll be something super corny too, where like Robert Downey Jr. comes out and be like, "You want Doom a little earlier? Here you go. November Doom is coming," or some bullshit like that, you know? Okay. Prediction 3. The romantic comedy One Night Only will be the highest grossing romantic comedy of the year, and also the best romantic comedy of the year.
You're like really bought in on this.
Oh, I'm
I know
so
you're
fucking
very
bought
bought
in on this,
in.
dude.
Who's the male lead?
Callum Turner.
Oh, uh-huh.
Right.
Why are you saying that with so much skepticism in your voice?
Well, I'm just thinking, I think the leads have a lot to do with how much something.
And what is the
Grosses?
implication here? That he's not good enough?
No, but I think him and Emily Bader are both not like big. They're
Well-
not, it's not like Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney, you know?
Well, one, it's not Emily Bader.
Oh, who's it?
It's Monica
oh,
Barbaro.
It's Monica Barbaro. Sorry.
Oh, wow. And wow. She's so awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to counter this argument with a few different ones. One, if Callum Turner's good enough for Dua Lipa, he's good enough for all of us.
Okay.
So I'll just say that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I trust Dua Lipa's judgment here.
Right.
Also, I think you underestimate how much people loved the movie Eternity from last year.
They did love Eternity.
People were big fans of that movie, and he's really, really great in Eternity. I think
Yes.
Callum Turner is not only sexy as hell, which maybe that's a hot take. And I think what's cool about Callum Turner is that he's very attractive in a non-conventional way. He looks kind of funny. He's a funny-looking guy,
He's
very-
a funny looking guy.
but he's very attractive. I think he's a good actor. On top of that, I think he has the skill set to match the attractive level. And then Monica Barbaro is also just like the whole package. She can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the trailer, I think people are excited by. The Purge, but it's like sex, I think is a really fun concept. And I'm
It is.
excited for what they end up doing with it. So, and it's coming from the director of Anyone But You.
Mm-hmm.
So while the star power may not be the same as Powell and Sweeney, I think that people will see like that title and that name, and they'll be excited to watch it.
Interesting.
We'll see.
Okay.
I was inclined to disagree with you, but the rom-com situation is so dire right now. I'm like, what could even compete with it, to be honest?
Will it make more than Anyone But You's 225 at the box office?
I don't think so.
so, but I can see it making like 150-ish.
Okay.
I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't really know what the heck's going on in that.
I'm
Is there...
so sold. Like, you saw
Wait,
the
let
trailer
me ask
with
my
Sid,
question.
right?
The trailer was good, yeah.
You were not kicking your feet. I'm kicking my feet when I saw it.
But if it's like the Purge, but with sex, does that mean there is like blood and gore like going on?
No,
at all,
no,
or
no. It's like literally like one night a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not like actually The Purge. It's just
like
the
one night
same
a year they're allowed
rule.
to consummate their love.
Well, it's like single people.
Oh.
Yes.
One night a year, single people are
Okay.
allowed to hook up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's very different than what I'm picturing
No,
when I
yeah,
hear The
it's
Purge.
not, the
but
purge isn't actually
sex.
happening. It's
Okay.
just like, one night a year single people can hook up. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like,
Yeah.
well, if the people are dying in it, then I don't think people are going to go see this.
But like
Yeah.
the trailer's edited really well. The way like they kind of like they're talking, they're flirting. Man, I don't know. I'm sold on it. I'm sold.
Okay.
You heard it here
Good
first.
prediction.
One night
It's a
only.
good prediction.
Banger. Okay. Prediction, Clara.
The Mandalorian and Grogu will not make $1 billion, which is kind of surprising, but not surprising.
I agree. What do we think it's making there?
This was my prediction.
Oh, what did you say?
I said I think it will make low 800s.
Ooh.
You don't think it'll even make that much?
I am saying it'll make 5 to 6.
I was leaning 5 to 6 too.
But if it made
Really?
less than 5, I also would not be surprised.
But it's so tricky because it's like Baby Grogu is a big selling point for
Dude,
a lot of people.
love Grogu.
They love that
People
little
love
guy.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
This
Yes.
is true. I do have to kind of step out of my bubble for a second.
Plus,
Yes.
when
in
was
that,
the
like,
last Star Wars movie we got?
Rise of
Rise of
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
2019?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
People are starved.
People
Yeah.
are starved,
People
but also are they?
starved, but are they because they make so many of the shows now on Disney Plus? And I think that is maybe the biggest roadblock is people haven't seen 3 seasons of a TV show and feel like they can't go into this movie.
I truly feel that way.
I don't think they've done a good job marketing it, like at
No,
all.
like, not at
also,
all.
it's like everything I
yeah.
see just looks so gray and
Mhm.
boring. Like even like the poster, I'm like, this isn't giving like fun.
Yeah.
Like, come watch this adventure. It's
Well,
just
the marketing
bland.
feels like it also doesn't believe in the movie. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It feels like the marketing is there, but in a way that doesn't feel like we believe in this. And they're
or
doing
like
the
this is
thing
an event. Yeah,
where they're showing it 30 minutes to CinemaCon and to like influencers. I'm like, that's always like a bad sign to me.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
love when they do that.
So like you need to get these people to talk about it early. And like, it's not working. Not on me at least.
okay.
No.
We'll see.
So
I do think
that's-
May it doesn't have a lot of competition going on.
No, it doesn't in theory. So like maybe that's what gets people going. But if anything, I'm curious if people will just hold off and wait till like June when bigger summer releases come out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
'cause it
kinda
is-
weird. May
It's
is
the end
pretty
of
slow.
May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think doesn't like Minions and Monsters come out early June?
Yeah.
It
It's like the
does?
first week of June.
Oh my God, that's so soon.
And that movie
Yeah.
is probably gonna rake in the books.
And
Let's see,
100,000 of it will be
movies.
from me.
Oh
I'm
no,
so
no,
excited.
sorry, it's early July.
Damn.
Oh,
it.
July.
Disclosure Day is early June,
Oh, and that will dominate.
and then Toy Story 5 is like mid June.
Oh, never mind.
Toy
That-
Story
that's-
5 is
that's
gonna
the winner.
is gonna be
Yeah,
the,
that's
the
what's
winner of
gonna-
the summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other predictions, Clara?
I think Fjord will win top prize at Cannes this year.
I was trying to make a prediction about what will
Oh.
win, like top prize Palme d'Or.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to choose, but I'm just so unfamiliar with so many of the movies that I didn't feel confident making a prediction. But I think the Fjord choice is a good choice.
I think,
Okay.
but also, I mean, a lot of that comes from the fact it's like one of the movies being talked about the most right now. So it's kind of like,
I can see it going to James Gray. People love James Gray.
yeah, they do.
Paper Tiger.
Yeah, that
There's
could be
also
too.
a new Hamaguchi film.
I
New
know.
Hamaguchi.
That would
Another
be cool.
Coreda.
I think I'd rather go to one of them.
Coreda's
maybe.
won before as well
Oh,
Mhm.
wait, for which one?
for Shoplifters.
For Shoplift. Great
so
movie.
it'll be a good competition this year.
It will be really interesting to see
Good
where
prediction,
things
though.
land. But those are my 2. I'm all done.
That's it. Any predictions
Okay.
besides the Mando
I
one?
did Mando and Grogu, and I said
Grogu.
Gruga.
My name is Mando Grogu.
My favorite Glub Shido.
I said I think I'm trying to manifest. I think Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma will be my favorite movie of Cannes.
Oh,
I could easily see that being the case for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll
That's-
see.
I mean, if it ends up happening, awesome. you
Yeah.
know?
Can't complain
Yeah.
there.
Won't be
But
sad
it
about
is.
that
It's
at
a
all.
good lineup. It's a good lineup.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about now.
Okay.
Since we're done with our predictions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is May. That is April. For the Q&A, we always ask, what was your favorite movie you watched in April? Could be any movie, as long as it was new to you. Let us know in the comments of Spotify. YouTube, Instagram story response. Also, I love hearing people's predictions. So if you have a prediction for May, drop it in the comments as well. Those are always really fun to read as well. But that is going to be for next week's Q&A. We'll do last week's Q&A after our Cannes preview. So we'll still do our Q&A.
Cool.
Okay. Cannes 2026. Second year at Cannes for both of you.
Yes, your
Yeah,
third year.
third year.
You
Yeah,
guys
for
excited
you.
for back-to-back years? You guys feel more ready this year?
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, I get really anxious traveling because I have a routine and I like to know what to expect, and it's scary going somewhere new. But now we know what to expect, and so I'm feeling
Right.
pretty good about it overall.
Sid, how you feeling?
I'm so excited. We have been saying that it might be raining while we're there, so I'm hoping that maybe that changes a little bit, or it doesn't rain that
fucking
much.
better.
It's just such a beautiful
clearing up.
place to be, and yeah, I'm excited for this year's lineup. I feel like it is like there's not a lot of American films, and so there's going to be a lot of discovery. The conversation is going to be really interesting, and I'm excited to see you guys and do another festival.
Yay.
And like Clara said, excited to have more of a grip on like the ticketing and how to get around and everything. So it'll
Cool.
be awesome.
All right. So here's what we'll do. We're going to just one by one name a movie that we're excited for. We'll give a brief plot synopsis, briefly say why we're excited, and that'll be that. So movies that you should have on your radar, listeners, and then hopefully we get a chance to watch, and then we'll report back to you. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Clara, start us off today.
Okay. I'll start us with the new Hamaguchi, All of a Sudden, which is about a director of a nursing home in the Paris suburbs who defies convention by adopting the humitude method despite her team's resistance. I'm not familiar with what that means, but I'm very curious, and it sounds like it'll be another really thoughtful, meditative film from Hamaguchi. I loved Drive My Car and Evil Does Not Exist.
Evil Does Not Exist.
Evil
yeah.
Does Not Exist is awesome. So this is a big one for me. I'm really looking forward to it.
Always surprised that Evil Does Not Exist didn't get as much fanfare as something like Drive My Car.
I know. I'm surprised too.
Arguably as
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hamaguchi's a big deal. And it's exciting he's going to be at the festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sid, name one. What are you excited for?
I will shout out Hope, which we've
Yeah, I
already
have
had
Hope
some
on mine, too.
still. Yeah, we've already seen some stills released for this. It's directed
Ooh,
by Na
so
Hong
excited.
Jin, who directed The Wailing.
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi epic. And the synopsis is a mysterious discovery is made on the outskirts of a remote harbor town. The residents find themselves in a desperate fight for survival against something they have never encountered before. So a lot of mystery around it. Alicia Vikander, Michael Fassbender, and Taylor Russell are in this, which is crazy. So I don't know. I just hope it lives up to the hype. I haven't seen The Wailing, so I'm gonna try to watch it before we get
The
there.
Wailing is really
It's
great.
really good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so I hear.
it's also. I mean, this movie is 160 minutes.
Yep.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
The Wailing also long movie, 156
Mhm,
minutes. So he knows what he's doing with the time he has.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it. I also wrote it down as one of my favorites, or one of my
Okay.
most anticipated.
Sick.
All right, I will shout out the one I've been talking about the most. I'm going to shout out Her Private Hell.
Oh yeah. Good.
The return of Nicholas Winding Refn. If you're familiar with the name.
Yes.
He did a little movie called Drive that everyone really knows and loves. Then
Yeah.
he did some other movies that people know and maybe don't love as much, but
Or
you know what?
you know and love him from Death Stranding 1 and 2.
Or he's in Death Stranding 1 and
Right.
2. The cool thing about Nicholas Winding Refn, NWR for the casuals out there. But
Wow.
the cool thing is, even if you don't love his films, can't deny the guy is at least trying something different and doing something that is like so unique to him and so fun in that sense. Like, I may not totally vibe with Only God Forgives, but like I really love what he's trying to do. I like the Neon Demon, like a decent amount. The Drive, I think, is incredible. Valhalla Rising, I remember thinking was okay, but I want to revisit it. It's been a while. I like Bronson. Never saw Pusher movies, but I do want to watch it. Her Private Hell is his first movie since, oh my God, what? The Neon Demon in 2016?
Yeah, it's been a long
10
time.
years. NWR. we miss
back,
you. He's done
King.
some other stuff. He did the Copenhagen Cowboy for Netflix. So he's done stuff here and there, but it's good to see him back on the silver screen. Her Private Hell, if you want a quick synopsis, set against the backdrop of a futuristic neon-soaked metropolis. My guy loves the neon.
Yeah.
A troubled young woman embarks on a high-stakes search for her missing father. As a mysterious mist descends upon the city and unleashes a lethal presence, her path intersects with an American soldier on a desperate mission of his own. A hypnotic, unhinged thriller that explores the thin line between reality and a neon-lit hell.
Wow.
Starring
Love it.
Sophie Thatcher and Charles Melton. Also, Diego Calva and Havana Rose Liu.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Big cast, fun cast. Sophie
Everybody.
Thatcher, who was in, what was that robot movie?
Companion.
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 The movie's okay, but she was great in it. I love
Yeah.
Sophie Thatcher a lot.
Yeah, she's really good.
I love Charles Melton. I mean, this is like
That's
the most
crazy,
me
yeah.
movie ever. I'm so fucking excited.
I'm excited for
Very
you.
excited.
All right, Clara, go ahead.
I'll do one we've already alluded to as well. I'll do Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma.
There we go. I was waiting for someone to take it.
The new Shown Run. Welcome back. I'm so excited. The synopsis for this one says, after years of slapdash sequels and waning fandom, the Camp Miasma slasher franchise is handed over to an enthusiastic young director for resurrection. But when she visits the original movie star, a now reclusive actress shrouded in mystery, the two women fall into a blood-soaked world of desire, fear, and delirium.
Wow.
Yum!
Starring Hannah Einbinder, who
Yes.
we love.
Yes.
Gillian Anderson.
Yes.
Eva Victor's in it.
Yes.
Zach Cherry.
Literally
Severance fans.
all my favorite people.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
I'm so stoked for this. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun
I'm
fun
so
night
happy
when
as
we
I
watch
can,
that.
dude.
I know. We were- 'cause
Me too.
Right before they announced the schedule, there was like an article with someone I can't remember what publication it was, but they released like a theory of like who, or a prediction list of what they thought was going to be brought in, and they said Camp Miasma, and we were like, no way. And then it did, and it's very exciting that came true.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
All right. Your turn, Sid.
Okay, I will shout out a film called Minotaur.
yeah.
That is directed by Andrei. Geez, sorry, Russian last name. Zayagintsev.
You don't have to try it. I'm looking at it too. I'm
Sorry.
like, good luck.
Definitely mispronouncing it. I have not seen any of his work. He directed Leviathan, Loveless, The Return, but people love him. This new one is about, it says Russia 2022, when Gleb, a successful company director, finds himself under siege from mounting corporate pressures in an increasingly unstable world, the collapse of his carefully ordered life accelerates towards violence. So I feel like there's a lot of hype behind this one, and I'm excited to see it.
I never saw Leviathan, but that's the big one that I think people talk about a lot.
Yes.
Mhm.
I want to watch it soon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it to prep for Ken.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, that would be good.
Good shout. I'm going to shout out. Ooh, which one? I'll do Sheep in the Box.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
new Coreda. Coreda, busy guy, that Coreda.
He's
'Cause
working.
also
Huh?
doing the Look Back live action remake,
Yes, he is.
which I think is supposed to come out like within this year or next year. It's soon. Coreda has directed a lot of movies in the last 5 or 6 years. Monster was his most recent movie. I love Monster. Thought it was great. Shoplifters, I adore. I really like Broker. Still Walking is fantastic. Coreda knows how to tap into my emotions very directly, it feels. And this new one, here's your synopsis. Set in the near future, Otone Komodo works as an architect. She is married to Kensuke Komodo, who runs a construction company. The married couple decide to welcome a humanoid robot into their home as their son. Very like After Yang-ish.
it does sound a little like After Yang.
Sounds to me. But, you know, with that synopsis alone, knowing Coreda, I am very on board with the hurt he's about to ascend upon me.
Yay.
There we go.
Sweet.
Sheep in the Box.
Okay.
Clara.
I'll shout out Colony. It's directed by Yeon Sang-ho, who did Train to Busan.
Oh, yeah.
So it's his newest movie.
Is it a Midnighter?
It's a Midnighter.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I will do my best to go to.
I will buy Red Bulls for the Airbnb to make sure
This
you're
one I
awake.
definitely want to see. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dude.
Sure.
Like, that's
In the
okay.
moment, right now you're saying that, and then we'll get there and you're like, oh, but I gotta go
I'm
to sleep.
Yeah, but this is like
I'm
so
actually a
sleepy.
director that I want to see his new movie, not like a shark movie, which I did go to.
Which was not even
That
at
wasn't even
midnight. It's at 10
midnight.
o'clock at
Two
night.
Oh,
Days
that's
Animals
right.
was at 10 o'clock at night. It
Well,
was
they
not a
should be
midnighter.
all at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Remember this
Okay.
right now, everyone listening. And then when we do the recap,
We'll
your
have
first
to-
question should be, did Sid stay up for the Midnighter?
I will
Find
do
out.
it. I'll do
Find out next
just
time.
this one.
On Dragon
Okay.
Ball Z.
Okay, so Colony, very exciting. The synopsis reads Professor Shezhong is thrust into a bloody nightmare when a rapidly mutating virus is released during a
fuck yeah.
biotech conference, causing authorities to seal the facility. Trapped inside with no escape, the professor, along with a small group of survivors, must fight to stay alive while the infected undergo horrific transformations.
You know, like,
Yum.
I know they say zombies are a thing of the past. And I get that. We had the zombie boom of the 2010s.
Yeah.
The right person can still make the zombie movie good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that much.
Okay.
I'm excited for
I
Colony.
agree. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
this. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
hyped.
Glad you brought that up.
Thank you.
Sid, go ahead.
All right. Has no one said Fjord? We
Not
only
yet.
mentioned it
We should
earlier.
only
definitely
mention
do
in
that.
passing. We should probably mention
All
Fjord.
right. I will mention Fjord. This is, I mean, maybe one of the most anticipated of the fest, just generally. It's directed by Christian Munju. Does anyone know for sure how
that might
to
be
say
right.
his last name? I haven't seen any of his work either, but he directed 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. He directed RMN. It stars Sebastian Stan and Renata Reinsve. They are a Catholic and Romanian family. They settle in a Norwegian village, which is the mother's birthplace, and they quickly bond with the Hallbergs, who live in the neighboring house near the bay. Despite their very different upbringings, the children of both families soon become close friends, until the Georgus are suspected of hurting their own children. ...
It kind of sounds like
Okay.
The Hunt a little bit.
It does sound a little bit like The Hunt.
Like you have this rumor that people are talking about that's very serious and kind of affecting relationships.
Yes.
Should be interesting. I didn't know that Christian Mungiu, his previous movie, what'd you say it was called? 4 months, 3 days? What was it called?
Oh,
He
4
won
months,
the
3
Palm
weeks, and
d'Or
2
for that
days.
movie in
Yes, he did.
2007.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Possible.
So it should be
Tupi?
interesting. Yeah, we
That's
shall
why.
see.
That's why. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
I will shout out Coward, the new
Oh.
Lucas Daunt movie. If that name sounds familiar,
Oh.
Lucas Daunt, probably most known for Close, which
Mm-hmm.
came out about 3 years ago. 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
Close was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. But his new movie is called Coward. And the synopsis is during the First World War, the soldiers behind the front line try to keep their spirits up. Stirred by the rhetoric of war, they each search for their own way to cope. Close was a heartbreakingly traumatic film to watch. But I think Lucas Daunt is very aware of the kind of movies he makes and is very respectful of that. And I'm excited for what he does with a war movie.
Yeah.
So
Good shout.
shout out Coward.
Very cool.
Okay.
Go ahead, Clara.
I'll shout out The Man I Love, which is directed by Ira Sachs, who did Passages, not Passengers.
No, like Passengers, the Chris Pratt movie?
No, Passages. And then last year he had Peter Hajar's Day, which was really good. This is his new film, which the synopsis reads, set in the vibrant era of late 80s New York. The film follows Jimmy George, a downtown performance artist, in an extraordinary moment between great illness and death, when still all beauty and love is possible. So it's obviously taking place during the AIDS epidemic of the time. It stars Rami Malek in the lead. Rebecca Hall is also in it.
Welcome back, Rebecca Hall. Where's she been?
I know, I've missed her. Where are you? So I'm really looking forward to this. I really like Ira Sachs films, and I think this could be really good.
Cool.
Good
Did
one.
you see the last one from
Peter
last year?
Hajar's?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
Really good.
Interesting. He's already back so fast.
I mean, he
Yeah.
has a quick turnaround. He's efficient.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sid, one more.
Okay, I will shout out The Samurai and the Prisoner, which is directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Oh,
This is-
Kurosawa has a movie there?
He sure
Yeah.
does.
Dude,
I didn't
like
know that.
so many big guys.
What the hell?
Kurosawa directed Cure, Pulse, Cloud, Chime, which I never saw Chime.
Never saw Chime as
I
well.
haven't yet either.
Yeah. but it's based on like a popular novel by Honobu Yonezawa. It's set in 16th century Japan, follows Lord Murashige Araki, who, besieged in his castle, confronts mysterious crimes and allies with imprisoned strategist Kanbei Kuroda to uncover the truth. So it's like a period piece history drama. A lot of like, I don't really know what to expect,
Neither do
but
I.
it's Kurosawa, so I'm seated.
What's it
Yeah.
called again?
The samurai and the prisoner.
The Samurai and the Prisoner. I want to make sure I add it to my watch list.
Yeah, make sure
So
to.
I need to start
It's
marking
under.
these
It's
down.
not in competition. It's under the Cannes premiere
Mm,
section.
Yeah, here it is right here. Wow.
sweet.
All right, I'm ready.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. The last one I'll do here is Fatherland,
Ooh.
directed
Oh,
by
yeah.
Paweł Pawlikowski. That name sounds familiar. I never saw Cold War.
Good movie. Decent movie.
I never saw Ida as well, but those are the two movies I think people know him the most by. This movie stars Sandra Holler, who we just saw in Project Hail Mary. In 1949, German writer Thomas Mann and his daughter Erica embark on a road trip across a Germany in ruins from U.S.-dominated Frankfurt to Soviet-controlled Weimar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I know nothing about this, but I just know names attached to it, and it looks like something I'd really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
Fatherland.
Sweet.
Claire, last one.
Okay. I'll do Paper Tiger.
All right.
The new
let's do
James
it.
Gray
James
movie.
Gray.
Hey,
Yeah.
James Gray, welcome back. For this one, it says two brothers pursue the American dream but get entangled in a dangerous Russian mafia scheme that terrorizes their family, testing their bond as betrayal becomes possible. It's starring Adam Driver and Miles Teller as the brothers, and Scarlett Johansson, which I think is an interesting little collection here. We're getting a little bit of a marriage story reunion.
Oh, we
Yes.
are.
So I'm curious. This was also added a little later than most of the slate. So I'm excited to see what this ends up being like.
Yeah.
Do you like James Gray movies?
Let's think about that.
Did you like Armageddon Time?
Didn't watch it.
Did you like Armageddon Time, Sid?
I haven't seen a single James Gray movie.
I'm looking right now. Oh my god.
You love Ad Astra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ad
yeah,
Astra,
yeah.
which is
Most
like one of the
people
greatest
love
space
Ad
movies
Astra.
ever made. Yeah. So I'm excited. I believe in him.
Okay. I thought Armageddon Time was okay.
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 Ad Astra, I'm kind of mid on that one as well.
Okay.
He did The Lost City of Z.
I was about to ask
like
if
that
you'd seen
one.
that. Okay, that's good.
I do enjoy that one a
Okay.
lot.
Okay. Oh my
Um,
God, Charlie Hunnam. Okay.
Yeah,
Robert
Lost City is
Pattinson.
Lost City is a cool movie.
Cool.
James Gray is an interesting guy.
Yeah.
And he's really well spoken. I like listening to him speak.
Oh.
So he knows what he's talking about. The guy loves movies. So I am excited for Paper Tiger.
Sweet.
Me too.
All right.
We did it.
We'll stop there. There's going to be
Cool.
so much more, I'm sure, that we haven't mentioned that we end up loving. So stay tuned. Our can recap will likely come towards the end of May, beginning of June. And we'll give you guys the lowdown, the shimmy on what we loved and what we didn't love and kind of what to look out for.
Sweet.
That concludes the main segment of the podcast. We're going to now segue very seamlessly into our Q&A from last week. Last week, we asked you, what did we ask them? Oh, we talked about Devil Wears Prada 2. And so we asked you, what is your favorite legacy sequel?
Yes, which there are some answers here that are technically not legacy sequels.
Oh,
and
well, we'll call you out on them then.
No, it's okay, and it's all right.
It's sometimes
there's-
hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. There's also, I think, which is very funny, a lot of anxiety about picking movies that are very clearly are legacy sequels. There's a lot of mentions of
I know. I saw a lot of people saying,
Like,
oh, I know
if
the
this
answer
counts,
is this, but I'm
yeah.
going to say this. I'm like, dude, say whatever you want,
it's like,
man.
you guys, it's okay, we promise. So yeah, those are my little notes before we jump in.
All right, here we go. Sid, start us off today.
Oh, okay. I will read the very first one here. Connor Novak says, obvious answer is Fury Road, but my actual answer is Color of Money.
Oh,
Which
I didn't know that was a
love
legacy sequel.
Color
how
of
many
Money
years? I don't know
is
how
the
many years it
legacy
came
sequel.
out after the original, but I think it would count for sure.
I don't know, but yeah, I do think it counts. And you know what? They should make another legacy sequel to the legacy sequel with old Tom Cruise.
Oh,
That's what I think.
who plays the
Oh.
new pool shark though?
Glenn Powell.
Leo Woodall.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
fun.
I got it.
like that.
I
But yeah,
got
the
it.
original was called The Hustler
Yeah.
Oh,
with
okay.
Paul Newman.
Oh, yes.
Like,
Okay.
isn't it kind of like a spiritual legacy sequel?
Well, no, because Paul Newman's in Color of Money and plays the same character.
It's the same
Oh,
character, Eddie
Yeah.
Pelson.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like 90% sure.
Oh yeah, it is the same character,
Yeah.
the same guy.
So
Okay.
it is
Good answer.
very technically a legacy sequel.
Yeah.
All right. Nick Rojas said, my first exposure to a legacy sequel was probably Creed. And honestly, I think with the amount of legacy sequels that I've watched, it still holds up as my favorite. You know what, Nick Rojas? You are correct. I think Creed is maybe in my top 3 for sure.
It's
Wow,
so
okay.
good. Wow.
Go,
Creed
Clara.
movies rule. Logan Gibbs 55 says, I'm praying Spaceballs 2 will be as great of a legacy sequel as The Naked Gun. And you know what? That's
Okay.
fair.
Oh.
I think considering how great that was last year, it's fair to hope it'll be in a similar
Is that
vein.
coming out this year?
Is it this year or is it next year?
I have no idea. I like Spaceballs, but I haven't seen it recently. So can't say I'm like super excited for the second one. But
I've never seen the original, but it does look like it'll come out next year.
okay.
Yeah.
Sid?
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Ian Crowley says the one with legacy literally in its name. Tron Legacy.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, I mean, it could have been Space Jam Legacy.
Space Jam.
Oh, that
Wow,
has
Space
legacy
Jam
in it?
Legacy stand.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man.
I did just assume you meant Tron Legacy, but that maybe is my own bias.
I think
sneaking in.
It's probably Tron
because
Legacy.
that is kind of like the first. People think of it as like starting the trend of like legacy sequels
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
Tron
okay.
Legacy.
Because
so
other people
I think
put
that's-
Space Jam 2 as a joke, but yeah,
Someone did do
it's called
that.
Space Jam 2: A New Legacy or something.
I think
Yes.
Tron is a safe assumption.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
My
Joe,
turn.
Your turn.
Let's see here. Congos said, beside the obvious Top Gun Maverick and Blade Runner 2049 answers, I want to shout out Cobra Kai. What initially may seem like a silly way to reunite all these existing characters eventually becomes a really internally satisfying show about forgiveness and self-reflection, all through the art of karate. Karate Kid Legends was very bad, though. Didn't love Karate Kid Legends.
God.
You've seen Cobra Kai or some of it, right,
I
Sid?
love Cobra Kai. I didn't end up finishing it. I think I stopped at season like 4 or something. I forget how many there are. Yeah, really lovely show. That's a great shout out because I had forgotten that that's like a legacy project.
Do you guys remember what provider or streaming platform had the first season of Cobra Kai?
YouTube.
It was a
Oh,
YouTube
really?
original.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The
And then,
beginnings.
and then Netflix took it over when the
Yeah.
YouTube stuff went defunct.
Wow. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
All
very
right.
cool.
Okay.
Clara, your turn.
It's my turn. Before I do that, I want to tell you, Joe, you should search for the name Aiden
Aiden?
and you'll like that answer.
Okay, I'll look up Aiden.
Okay. Tristan Movies 8629 says, I know what you did last summer from 2025. I went with my younger sister and we had so much fun. It was such a core memory. I get that it's really stupid, but so are all of the other movies in the franchise, so it worked for us. I'm glad you
Okay.
like
That's
that. That's
awesome.
I'm
awesome.
happy you're happy, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
You know, if
That's
that
fun.
was a core memory for you, then
That's special.
That's special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Cup says Blade Runner 2049 is not only the best legacy sequel, it is Villeneuve's best film.
What?
Whoa, that's a hot
Wow.
take.
I'm more offended by that than the I know what you did last summer answer.
I don't think that's that crazy of a thing to say.
Really? You don't think so?
I think a lot of people probably think that.
Oh,
Oh, that's shocking to me.
that is shocking to me
Oh.
too.
I mean, hey, it's a good movie from what I remember. Again, I haven't revisited it.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
too scared to
We're
revisit
talking
it.
shit about a movie we basically haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it when I saw it a lot, but I don't think it even in my top 5 Villeneuve movies.
yeah,
I don't think.
that's
I
fair.
don't know. Aiden Jalbert 8 said Jackass Forever. Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
I'll count it.
Yeah,
It did come
okay.
out significantly
Love it.
later than after 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll count it. I'm so excited for Best and Last.
That's June.
That's in June. Yeah.
June. That's exciting. Haley here says The Muppets from 2011. Does that count? It does count, I think. I
Okay.
love that Muppety man, Jason Segel. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Let's see. Boisier says, does the first Omen count? Legacy
prequel?
That was that is a common thing here too.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like that movie a
Okay.
lot.
We do like that movie a lot.
Chloe Johnson 26 at Jurassic World because I love Claire's fuck ass bomb and I'm amazed by gyrospheres.
Yeah.
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 Funny.
I love both those things as well.
I like Jurassic World, honestly.
Jurassic World is decent.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
fun.
it's a decent movie.
Yeah. The other ones are where it gets rough.
Yes.
Connor Looms says, "Does Phantom Menace count?" As a 90s child, I have a very soft spot for it in the prequels. That's another one where it's like technically a prequel,
Legacy
but it is
prequel?
legacy prequel.
I would
I'll
count
take
that.
it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. S Pups is my Webkins username. Says, I don't know if 22 Jump Street counts, but to me it absolutely does.
No,
I don't
wouldn't.
think it does. I think that's a normal sequel, but it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Good movie.
Julia Roberts.
Run away, bride.
You are dead. Dead. Okay, let's see. Wow, there's so many good ones here. X Anna Karen said 28 years later, Alex Garland wrote a beautiful zombie movie, Memento Amori, red heart emoji. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great legacy sequel.
That is a great
Yeah,
one.
it is.
Man, that's a really good one. Mahogany Crane says The Matrix Resurrections. I cry so much.
Nice little Resurrections shouts.
I
That's
got a couple.
really cool.
Got a couple
That's
shouts.
Oh,
lovely.
base
Great
listeners.
movie.
Yeah.
Very cool.
One day people will understand.
Mm.
Matt Souls says, is 11 years enough to be considered legacy? If so, I'm 100% nominating Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Wagner Moura is one of the greatest to ever do it. I am death straight up, in quotes.
Yeah.
That's like cuts
enough
for,
time.
like, I think that felt like a legacy sequel for sure.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
And it's like kind of taking place way later in Puss's life as
Yes.
well.
Right. He's
Yes.
reckoning
So-
with old age and stuff.
I think it works.
Classic trope.
It's a good
Yeah.
shout. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Kareem Shamrook said Star Wars The Last Jedi. That's not a legacy sequel at all.
It kind of is. I mean, if we're being like direct, like the one you should probably be saying is Force Awakens is the most
Right.
accurate answer.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it has like the
It's still a
returning.
sequel.
It's a sequel. Yes, it's a sequel. I'm not saying it's not a sequel.
The legacy sequel has to be reckoning with the legacy of the original characters.
Which it
It's
is.
kind of
Which
the-
it is in a sense,
I
but
think
like
it is.
I think also like a factual aspect of a legacy sequel is that it does
It
take
has to be the
like
one
10
after
years
the
in
time
advance,
jump.
you know, or like not the release dates have to be a long time.
I see.
Like
Oh.
if we're just talking like it releases in 2025 and it releases 2026, but there's a time jump, that's not a legacy sequel.
Wait, so you're saying that The Force Awakens is not?
The Force Awakens
Force
would be a
Awakens
legacy sequel because
is.
that movie came out in what 2016.
Yeah.
And the
Long
last time we
time
got a
after.
Star Wars movies like
Yeah.
what 2000
Right.
something.
Yep.
So that's a legacy sequel. Like I think a big part of a legacy sequel is that the time between the two movies release.
But it
dates.
can't be a sequel to a legacy sequel.
That doesn't count.
That's just a sequel.
like is Creed 2 a legacy sequel?
no.
People were saying that.
I don't
Only
think
the
so.
first Creed. Is the
Creed
legacy
1 is.
sequel.
Hmm.
Creed 2 is just a sequel to Creed.
But I do
Okay.
feel like the Creed movies are like a legacy franchise almost. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, yeah, you can make that argument as well, but now it's its own thing. So, I think the first one is so
Yeah.
much more like a legacy of Balboa, but it has evolved away from that completely now.
That's true.
But he is the son of Apollo, so isn't his whole existence reckoning with his father's legacy?
Well, I think the first one is. I think after 2 and 3, though, they started moving away from that.
Hmm.
That's my
That's
argument.
true, especially because in 3 it's like his own shit.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
is.
it's 3 for sure.
and
is like
Rocky's not
he's-
even in it.
Yeah, Rocky's
No.
gone.
Yeah.
But so Creed is a legacy sequel, but I would not call Creed 2 a legacy
Okay.
sequel.
Okay.
Kareem, I am
Interesting.
counting The Last Jedi personally.
I mean, I'd count it just because I love The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I think it's incredible.
Which one is the one with Luke on the island?
Last Jedi.
That's the very end of Force Awakens, and then it opens with The Last Jedi.
I think there can be multiple movies in a franchise, but it does have to be like reckoning with the legacy still.
Which it is.
Sure. Wait,
Okay.
whatever. We can do whatever, I guess. I
Okay.
just want to shout out because I like The Last Jedi.
No, that's a good shout. We met Kareem at South by, and he was really nice.
Oh, very cool.
Hi.
Oh, that was Kareem. I didn't even
Yes.
catch the username.
Mhm.
Good answer.
Good answer. It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Brendan M. Young says, Dr. Sleep, what if the shine is just the Force and that's actually Obi-Wan?
Oh,
which I think
That's
Little
really
Will hat is
crossover.
on.
Yeah.
All right. That is a legacy sequel.
Dr. Sleep is a great shout.
Yeah.
My turn. Let's see. Twerking Class Citizen says Evil Dead 2013 is definitely one of my favorite legacy sequels. That's a great shout out.
Yeah. Why are you looking like
Is that even a
Joe,
sequel?
that counts.
Of course.
What,
It's kind of like
what
a
are we
re-
saying? Of course, for are we saying it's
Well,
what characters are from the first one or in that one?
It's less of
There's no characters.
It's not about the
It's kind of like a
characters, it's-
reboot.
It's more of a reboot than anything.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's more of a reboot. Requel. It's like a requel.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
requel of anything. Yeah.
And so
It's
then
reckoning with the legacy of the Necronomicon.
I
Wow,
would see. That's
We're
what I'm
really
thinking.
stretching here to,
But
to
okay,
accept
but
some of these answers.
But so then does Evil Dead Rise? That's not a legacy sequel either,
No, I guess
Not really. No.
huh?
Because didn't they confirm like these are just
They're
individual
unrelated.
stories?
It's
happening
like
in
saying
the same
Final
world.
Is Final Destination like a legacy? But Final Destination
Bloodlines
Bloodlines kind of
is
is
a legacy
a
sequel.
legacy sequel.
Yeah. And Final Destination
Yeah.
2 is a sequel. But it's not a legacy sequel. It's just a sequel.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is just a
Shocking
direct sequel.
that they haven't had stuck Bruce Campbell in one of the new Evil Dead movies.
There's
'Cause
a
he
lot
would
of
totally
talk about
do
that.
it.
I mean, he did that show
Uh,
for a long time.
Oh yeah, he did do the
Ash
show.
versus Evil. Is that a legacy show? I think it is.
I never watched it.
I don't know.
So
I
don't know
watched a
what's
little
about.
bit of it. It's Ash versus the Evil Dead, but he's like older.
Yeah,
older.
from what I understand, yeah, he's older and
And he's in like the real
character.
world. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel like I
think that would be
I'd
a
say that's
legacy,
a legacy show.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I love Evil Dead 2013, so that's a cool try.
Yeah.
Oh man, we have a bunch of funny answers here.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Addison Film says, I think Avatar: The Way of Water is the only correct answer.
I like that answer a lot.
Oh,
Is it
is
like-
that a
Why are you
legacy?
hesitating?
So
Well, it was because it was kind of always the plan that there would be like 5.
yeah,
Like
it's
Jake is
kind
still
of-
the main character.
The thing is about that one is like, yes, it took a long time to make, but it was always a plan to make it. It just took a long time to make it.
Yeah.
And so like the release date and like the length is there to meet the qualifications of a legacy sequel.
But maybe it's not applying.
But like I wouldn't like look at that and think it's a legacy sequel.
I would think that Fire and Ash almost feels more like a legacy sequel because Loak is taking more center stage and reckoning with like Jake's legacy.
I see.
Regardless, I like the answer because I love Way of Water.
Yeah,
Way of Water rocks.
It's a great movie.
that is a good movie.
Okay, go ahead, Claire.
Okay, this one is very apt. Welcome to Twin Peaks podcast says, any guesses what they're going to say?
The return.
Says Twin Peaks The Return. David Lynch is the GOAT. Yeah,
A little
Good
bit of a
one.
bias there, maybe.
maybe a little bit.
A little bit. Good shot though.
Chicken
A
or
good
egg
shout.
situation. Emily King says, does Jumanji 2017 and 2019 count? In which case, my answer is Jumanji with the cowboy emoji.
That one I
We
think
just
is
talked about
Those
this.
count, yes. I think they
Okay.
acknowledge in the movies they are sequels
Yes.
as well. Like in that
Really?
canonically, they are sequels to
Yes.
the Robin Williams one.
That's correct.
And they're actually like, are they like playing the game Jumanji?
Yeah, it's just a
They're-
video
but they're
game.
doing a video
it's,
game version.
It's a video game of the board game.
Yeah.
And so
Okay,
then it's
that
the
definitely
same
sounds like-
idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they even acknowledge the second one. There's something that in the movie itself they like. There's a reference to Robin
Yes.
Williams' character.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that counts.
Yeah.
That one we accept. We
Okay.
accept Jumanji.
Approved.
Approved. Alanya Violet said Monsters U better than the OG. There, I said it.
Oh,
Legacy
tea.
prequel.
Another legacy prequel,
Yeah,
technically,
another
but it
prequel.
does work.
Does that
Love
movie
it.
doesn't it like break canon of Monsters Inc? Like in Monsters Inc, when you first
Right,
watch it,
'cause
they
They
establish
say
like
that they're like, we've known each other since we were 2 or whatever.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then Monsters U is like JK, we met you and we met in
We
college.
met in college.
They were roommates.
Yeah, they were.
Monsters U is
Yeah.
fine. I don't understand the love for it, to be honest, but
I think it's just a generational thing, maybe.
I think it is a
Probably.
generational thing.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many such cases.
Many such cases.
Claire's turn?
Yeah, this is my turn.
It is.
Flynn Grace has given us an answer that I'm gonna read, and I can't tell what they're trying to say here. The entire Strangers trilogy. How'd that even happen? So that's why I'm confused because they say the Strangers trilogy, but then they say how did that happen? So
Maybe you thought least favorite.
Maybe.
Or maybe that's the only ones they've seen.
Maybe they're saying how did that happen and like how could they possibly be so great?
That could be too.
That's not what they're saying.
You don't know that.
Hey,
It's true. I don't want to
different
assume.
strokes, different folks.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, they can
How did
clarify
that
the next
happen?
one.
Okay.
Those
Go
are
ahead,
the Rennie
Sid.
Harlan ones, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes.
crazy. Okay. Haley D. Arnold says Twisters. If you feel it, chase it.
Ah.
Is Twisters a legacy sequel?
I will say this, and this is an interesting.
Are there any recurring characters?
No.
There's not. So here's what I'm going to say. And this is a very interesting anecdote as evidence.
Okay.
When Twisters was coming out, I was contacted by the studio to make an ad for them.
Yes, you were.
And I was like, oh, I love Twister. So yeah. So I said, sure, I'll accept. Like, okay, make a video. So I made a video. In the video, I said the words, Twisters is like the new sequel coming out. I'm so excited. And then they came back with feedback. They said,
And then you
please
got a
don't say
knock on your
sequel
door.
because
Yeah.
it's not a sequel. So from the studio themselves, they told me they're not considering it a sequel.
I
Oh.
think yeah, there's like it has no connection whatsoever to the original film.
That being said,
I thought it would be cool if Helen Hunt was like Daisy. What's her name?
Ridley. No,
no,
what's her name?
Daisy Jones.
Jones. No, that's
No.
That's
Daisy
this
that's
band.
not show.
Edgar Jones.
Daisy
Edgar.
Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Daisy
Oh my
Jones is
God.
the sixth.
We have a movie
Daisy
podcast.
Edgar
Come on,
Jones.
we need to know this
There's
stuff.
too many
Like it
people.
would be her mom because like the mom plays a
Mm.
big role in the movie, but
Well, I thought that Helen Hunt's character was going to be like a teacher or something.
Right.
So here's why in the video I made for the studio, I said sequel. It was because in the trailer, the one connection I did find was that they were using the machine they were using
Right.
says Dorothy on
that's
it.
Right.
And in Twister, the original Twister, they used it. It's called Dorothy. So
the
I was
Dorothy
like, oh,
machine.
clearly it's a sequel.
Yeah.
And
So,
that's not
but
a real
according-
machine that exists.
Regardless, great answer. I love Twisters.
Yeah. good
Yeah.
answer.
My
Oh,
turn.
no, wait, who did that?
Joe's
That was
turn. I
Sid.
did.
That's my
Okay.
turn. Let's see. Fernando Miguel said, for me, some of the L's I enjoyed were, LS's. Interesting word to
legacy
abbreviate
sequels.
there.
Legacy sequel.
Okay. Sure, you do you,
Sequels.
Fernando. Bad Boys for Life,
Mm.
Alien Romulus, Creeds, Avatar Way of Water, Finding Dory, Jumanji, and if prequel-esque movies count, Hunger Games Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, Future Editions, Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping, and Greta's Narnia. You can't choose movies that are out.
People
out
did.
yet.
There were quite a few people choosing movies that haven't come out yet.
That's
the first answer I
funny.
read was Spaceballs 2.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, you can't choose that either then.
Okay.
Yeah. To all of these are good choices. Alien Romulus is a legacy sequel.
Yeah, the Bad Boys for Life is a really fun
That's
one
a
too.
fun
Dude,
poll.
Yeah.
what are Adil and Bilal like doing?
Where are
next?
they?
They
Weren't
rock so
they-
hard.
They did Miss Marvel. Was that
Yeah.
them? Yes.
Yeah, that was
That
pre
was
a while
Bad
ago,
Boys
yeah.
Live for Life. What was that? They were tapped in to do something, and then people were
Smiling.
sad about it.
Oh,
Oh.
Untitled Riders Republic movie.
Oh
is
my
that?
God, that's
What's
it's
Riders
based off a
Republic?
video game.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a
They're like
Ubisoft game.
locked and loaded for a video game movie. They'd be so good.
They
at
could
that.
Yeah,
pull
they
that
would
off
be.
because that game is all about like intense downhill sports, like downhill biking and snowboarding.
Oh, interesting.
Fucking what are those gliding, like flying squirrel things?
Oh,
like a
paragliding.
glider.
Yeah, the glider thing. No, it's not
Paragliding?
paragliding. It's like where you wear it on your arms, like Batman. You like,
Yeah.
Oh,
go down the mountain.
I don't know. I didn't know that was a
Hang
sport.
glider. I don't know.
Yeah.
And something called Smiling Hacker,
The
loosely
fuck is
inspired
that?
by Algerian hacker Hamza Ben Delaj,
Okay.
who made headlines for stealing from U.S. banks and giving the proceeds to charity, and came
Oh,
to be known
Robin
as
Hood.
the Smiling Hacker or Happy Hacker.
Cool.
Okay, good for them.
All right. Well, some really good answers here.
Yeah.
I love the shout out to Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
show.
a really
Yeah.
fun show.
Really
I
fun
like
show.
that movie.
Me too.
It's a good movie.
Good movie.
Go ahead, Claire.
Okay, Kalia H. Hart says Ghostbusters from 2016. Honestly, liked it more than the original.
Oh, whoa.
That's the
You
girl
know-
one.
That is a girl
The
one.
girl one.
Okay.
I will
Nice.
say I don't really care for Ghostbusters, dude.
I don't either.
Oh, just generally,
like
yeah,
across
you
the
said that.
board.
Just across the board.
I'm not
I think
interested
that's
in
fair.
Ghostbusters.
I think that's fair.
Not a Ghostbusters guy. I think the first one's fine, for being honest.
We need that Luigi's Mansion movie
I will take that.
I would take that.
I'll take
or
that.
show.
Yeah.
Show, make it a show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Give me
I think
something
that'd
with
be
Luigi's
fun.
Mansion.
Cool.
Sid.
Oh, that's my turn. Let's see. Amy Page says Candyman 2021 and Doctor Sleep.
Those
Good
are
Costa
sequels, yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah, those are fun.
Good ones.
What's a G? Bert said Tron Legacy and most recently Freakier Friday.
Oh shit!
Fun.
Nice.
I haven't seen that.
That was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Cool. That's
Yes.
nice. That's good.
Go ahead, Claire.
Luke Epper says Gladiator 2 was amazing. I don't care if no one else liked it. Live Your Truth.
Wait, which movie?
Gladiator 2.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a good one
yeah.
too, I
that's
think.
a good one. That's
There's a
perfect.
lot to
That,
like
that,
there.
that meets every criteria of a legacy sequel. The release dates are far apart.
Yeah.
It's reckoning with the legacy of a prior character.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Great pick.
Hell yeah.
Throwback to Gladiator 2 Gate on our Patreon draft.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I picked-
What even happened? I do not know how that happened.
That
Still
was like
to this
really
day.
it was the,
embarrassing.
it was
That
the
was really
originals
bad.
draft. We're drafting original movies.
Yes.
And like we had just said no sequels, and I was like Gladiator 2.
Yeah. And we're like, good one.
Yeah,
You
how?
did it.
I mean, it's literally just by default. Like it was a sequel
Yeah, I don't know.
by definition, not
Yeah.
original, and no one noticed. Okay, Kaylee Crabtree said, "I worked at AMC when Top Gun Maverick was out, and I used to go in there and watch the beach scene as many times a day as I could. I also watched it in theaters multiple times and had never even seen the first one. Absolutely electric." And I just had a Freudian slip reading this because I accidentally read it as absolutely erotic. But that's so real.
But it was erotic.
But it was
It
erotic.
was erotic.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Homoerotic.
dude,
Ooh.
Top Gun Maverick was such a fun time.
That's a fun movie.
Yeah, great movie.
I'm so sad we're missing the re-release because we'll be in Cannes when it comes out again on IMAX.
But you want to
Yeah.
know what we could watch at Cannes? We could watch Top Gun on the beach.
Don't
That's
want to watch
right.
Top Gun. I want to watch Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, that's fair. We could watch
Maybe
Fast and
Top Gun's
Furious.
I know they're taking over the Crosette.
It's so
Like, we're
funny.
gonna tear up the carpet. I'm like,
That's a midnighter too.
boy, oh boy. All right. So
Your
yeah,
turn,
Jaden Kanan said the Creed franchise is not only my favorite legacy sequels trilogies, but it is like my favorite trilogy ever.
Yay.
Dude, Creed 1 is so good.
It's so good.
Damn, I love that movie.
Oh, it's so good. Okay.
Claire, last round. Go ahead.
Okay. Jen Widmeyer says, Mamma Mia, here we go again. The young cast were all perfectly cast and so hot. Yay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a legacy sequel, yeah.
I haven't
Bring
seen
back
it.
all the dudes and
all the dudes and the dads.
Whatever.
That's nice.
cool. Sign of the Fish says, if Rogue One is a legacy sequel, count that as my favorite. I don't hate Disney Star Wars as much as others in the fandom. I still have to keep myself from rewatching it all the time. I wouldn't know the answer to this because I haven't seen it in so long.
Well, the tricky thing about, I mean, it would fall under more appropriately legacy prequel
Yeah.
because it takes place
Right.
before the events of the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope.
Does it have characters?
Yeah.
from?
Yes. Very
Yeah,
much
yeah.
so. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a legacy sequel to Andor.
Okay,
Maybe.
But
yeah.
also Andor came out
retroactively.
after, yeah.
After.
But like
Yeah.
timeline, it's after
Timeline
Andor.
wise,
Right.
yeah. Now it is nestled on both sides by other projects.
True.
So kind of.
And if you like Rogue One, we will be covering it on the Patreon
Yeah,
next week.
dude. It's
Yes.
gonna be awesome.
I'm so excited.
All right, last one I'll read. I was gonna read another Last Jedi one.
Do it.
MM's The Last Jedi is the greatest legacy sequel because it's actually interested in dissecting the legacy of the franchise, warts and all. It's not asking us to kill past, it's asking us to grow beyond it. Also, Luke's final scene is maybe my favorite in all of Star Wars. Also the most gorgeous looking Star Wars movie, and was also my favorite Rian Johnson flick until Wake Up Dead Man.
Based.
Wow.
Based.
Wow.
Correct.
Great
I like that a
comment.
lot.
I agree with so many things you said right there.
I love that
Yay.
movie.
Good movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that is it. We'll have to call it there, although there were a lot of great answers. According to the stats here, there was one very clear answer. If you feel the need for speed, it's because Top Gun Maverick was mentioned the most with 38 mentions.
Nice.
Then Mad Max Fury Road, 32 mentions. Blade Runner 2049. Creed, Tron Legacy, 20 Years Later, Twisters, Dr. Sleep, Mamma Mia 2, Scream 5, 5 Cream, couple
Cream.
shouts for 5
Five
Cream.
cream.
And then Star Wars The Last Jedi. And there we go. Again, thank you so much for answering. You can answer this week's Q&A, which is what is your favorite movie you watched in April, new or old, but new to you. Drop those comments in Spotify, YouTube, or Instagram story response. We'll read them next week. Next week on the pod, we have an episode on, what are we talking about?
We are talking about new hit horror movie,
Obsession?
Obsession.
That's right. That's right. Obsession. That may be recording we're doing in Cannes.
Yes, we might
So,
be French.
This what you're seeing now will be different.
Yes.
It will look different.
It will look Parisian.
It'll look Parisian. And hopefully it's not raining. But we'll be talking Obsession. That's going to be really exciting. Check out the Patreon. We'll have an episode. We just finished an episode on stuff.
We did the pit.
We did. Oh God, we did the pit.
We covered both seasons of the
Parasite.
pit. We did Parasite.
Parasite, and then we have Talk to Me coming out.
Talk to Me.
This
We have an
week, yeah.
episode on Fantastic Four First Steps. We have an
right.
episode on Rogue One coming up.
Big month for Patreon stuff.
Yeah,
so
lots
check that
of
out
really
if you
cool
can.
stuff.
And that's it. That's the end of the podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode and let us know about April. Until next time, have a wonderful day, night, week, and weekend, and we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye, listeners.
Bye bye.